Hi everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, and we're here doing another Basically Bullshit Show, episode 26, pre-E3 2013 edition. It is...
Saturday, June 8th, 2013.
Almost sounded like what you wanted to say 28.
Okay.
No, because if it was June 28th, E3 would have passed already.
And every time...
Yeah.
Marco has this thing about shaking the table,
I just saw it.
and then he likes spilling stuff. He's done it twice today.
That's just a coincidence.
You know what's gonna be funny is he's gonna somehow shake it, spill my soda off the table. And even though it's gonna go down, it's somehow gonna end up in his computer.
Wow, what a dick.
You don't even wish that on your worst enemies, bro. That's sad.
He won't be able to play Grid anymore.
It's true! I won't be able to play Grid, which is pretty fucking good by now.
It's been a bad week for me.
Nothing. It's always like that.
Yeah, I know. Steam is all... I told him the same thing. It's in a perpetual state of update.
Like, I checked everything, and it's always like that.
The last 3 days I've turned on my computer, keeps saying updating Steam.
It's like, bro, do you want to download some stuff?
Like, they're fucking with people. It's like, Halo.
That they just want you to think the cloud is constantly
like,
working.
No.
Everything that's fucking downloaded is downloaded.
E3 is happening. Steam's updating. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Oh, man.
I can't count to 3.
That's not what they're
mine's
saying.
Updated 3 times so far.
Yeah, that's just a coincidence.
The latest gaff rumor is Left 4 Dead 3.
That'd be great. I would be fine with that.
It's gonna be Left 4 Dead episode 2.
So is it gonna? What did it come out? Did Portal come out before Left 4 Dead?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't remember exactly.
No, it was
Portal.
Portal came out after Left 4 Dead. Yeah, after Left 4 Dead 2. Because it was in the orange box, and that came out after Left 4 Dead 2.
Really? That doesn't sound right to me.
The only reason I say that is because Left 4 Dead.
Sure.
Maybe.
I know it came out after Left 4 Dead 1. By a long shot.
They're gonna regress by Left 4 Dead 3, Portal 3, Half-Life 3.
You know what I want to see? I want to see a Portal Left 4 Dead level.
I'm sure it exists. Steam Workshop to me. And you make a portal and they fall through.
No, dude. Portal came out 2007. Left 4 Dead came out 2008.
Okay, well, whatever. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
And Left
you
4
heard
Dead
it here
2 came
first.
out 2009.
Guess when it came out way after.
No,
Okay, well, whatever. I mean, you know, Wiki's 100% correct.
Yeah. So, been a bad week for me. Wii U died. Fucking went to turn it on. It's like, hey, I'm gonna download some virtual console.
I figured it out.
I'm sorry, but every time you say that, I'm like, oh shit, it's the new 360.
Well, it didn't do what all the forums said. So I turned it on. I'm gonna buy the new virtual console game so I can do video for you guys and post it, because those videos have been getting a lot of hits and a lot of people are happy about that. Like the only thing I hear about, and I'm gonna tell you right now in the thing, I show the download process because people ask stupid questions all the time. Hey, how do you download it, bro? I'm tired of those questions, and putting the whole thing usually alleviates that. It if they watch it from beginning to end, I'm like, did you watch the video? Obviously not. But anyway, I went to turn it on, and it didn't. The gamepad came on, but not the TV. Like, what the fuck? I tried 3 different HDMI cables, 3 different configurations, took it out of the receiver directly to the TV, the whole fucking thing. Still didn't work. So I then switched the settings to use component instead of HDMI, thinking, okay, well, I'll toggle it. Maybe maybe that'll fix it, because I don't know if Nintendo's released an update, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe there's an auto update and it didn't finish right, something like that. And then it went to component, turned it off, turned it back on. When I went to switch it back to HDMI, it says, unable to save settings, please turn off your console. And I did this about 50 times by myself and with the Nintendo technical support guy who I called and said, hey, look, I've already gone through these troubleshooting steps. Let's save an hour and let's get to the nitty-gritty here. Let me just send this to you. Because on the forums, apparently this is I don't want to say really super common thing, but it's a common enough where there were about 100 replies in the one thread saying that the Wii U would blink the blue light, which did not happen to mine, because you could continue to use the console on the gamepad. But it had to go in for service. My guess is the hardware's fine. I think it's an OS problem, personally.
I think I've got it figured out. See, it heard that there's gonna be a new Super Smash Brothers game, and it got so excited that we're actually gonna play it, that it had a heart attack.
It heard that there's probably going to be a Sonic Lost Worlds demo like the one we saw online, and I'm going to be pissed off that I can't play it.
Marco, you have it wrong. It thought, oh shit, I'm actually going to have to work.
Wow. Wow.
Might as well go early retirement.
Well, second of
I
all,
can't work if I'm dead.
weren't you supposed to send the Wii Pad with it?
No, I asked them a question. They wanted only the Wii.
Oh, so they
It's
want
you.
as little break
No,
as
but here's
possible.
the thing. I go, do you want the HDMI cable? I'm sorry, I didn't say that. He
Just the
says,
console.
do you have the original HDMI cable it came with? I go, it's probably buried because it's too short. I need a longer one. He goes, I understand that, but do you think you can get it? So after a lot of dodging the question, Nintendo pretty much requires you send them your standard HDMI. I think that partly is to get around the troubleshooting process to say that your cable is bad. And
Well, it's supported.
yeah,
You know, the Nintendo one, they know for a fact it's supported and has all the right specs.
yeah, but that and also they're probably saying, hey, this thing,
Your cable burnt your Wii system out.
your cable is bad, so we just sent it back to you with another cable. They paid for shipping, thankfully.
Yeah, that's nice.
On the other hand, had to send in my video card, my 2-month-old video card, to EVGA, and they do not pay for shipping for RMA. Not to the place. And
Having worked with a company that handles a lot of RMAs, that's kind of standard practice. And I mean, if you consider
your company
Well,
wasn't standard.
for a card
Well,
that costs nearly
for a
$800
car-
fucking dollars.
yes, but think of it this way: how much did you really end up spending? Like maybe $20 without the insurance. If you hadn't added the insurance, about what, $15-20 to ship it.
Yeah.
Assuming they're gonna probably fix it or do something to it. That's not out of the. I would have done it. You know.
Well, I did
Obviously,
do
you
it.
Did
I
do
did
it.
it, but-
Yeah. It also cuts down on people trying to abuse the system.
Well, I can appreciate parts of those things. I would also say that they should have a policy if you spent nearly $700 or $800 for your video card.
fair.
There should be a tier where they're like, oh, hey, you're a premium customer.
You're not buying them by the dozen.
Look, motherfucker, I spent like
Totally,
$700-800
people
for your
spend
fucking
thousands
card.
of dollars on cars, and there's no premium line unless you buy like a Ferrari. And even then,
Well, that's
it's not even-
basically the Ferrari of fucking video cards right
but
now.
How much profit did you make them versus a company
Okay,
that makes
okay.
a car?
I don't,
Not much,
hey,
dude.
hey, I don't care.
Here's the other part though. He's still at the bottom.
I
of the
bought
Ferrari.
a graphics card. I own your fucking company.
I have RMA.
Let me talk
I have
to your-
warranty.
No,
Should fucking send me the box.
What he's saying is like okay, I bought this one card when there's a whole bunch of other people ahead of me that have bought like
Better
four
cards.
of the same card
Or-
for their one
or
computer.
better cards.
Or
'cause
better.
It's not
or
the top of the
four
line.
better cards. You're not that high on the list.
Hey, there should be, if you paid more than $500 fucking dollars for your card, they could send me a goddamn packing label. They could
Although,
spend the $10 fucking dollars.
On that, I found out something really nice. I was on the Intel website 2 days ago.
This is an Intel.
And for the 3770 I ordered,
Yep.
you might want to look into doing this too if you still can. It's $25 for an insurance, and no matter how you kill it, they will replace it.
Even water cooling,
You can-
like even if you fry
you
it,
can fry it. You can fucking overclock it and
melt it.
As long as you send them something in, they will replace it. It's a $25 insurance
Wow.
that covers it for I don't know how long, maybe a year. Yeah.
I'm sure it doesn't cost them that much to manufacture.
No, but that's not
For a
bad.
processor?
25 bucks.
When you what it costs to manufacture versus profit, Intel makes fucking.
Oh yeah, they make a
hey,
good profit.
man.
But still,
I know they're not that cheap to actually manufacture.
They're not easy. Easy is one thing.
Yeah.
No, the
Well, that's
materials
all
are.
labor.
Yeah, I know, but
Well,
I'm
besides,
saying,
well, that's what I'm saying. Besides the labor of it, the materials
but
aren't cheap.
it's
either.
not like the old days. I mean, they got a process, you know.
no, but so I thought that was nice. I found that out on one of the overclocking websites that I was looking at. because I wanted to get some benchmarks.
Are you gonna put it 4.7?
No, I'm just gonna do it at whatever the machine wants.
4.3.
4.3, yeah. They said you could do 4.7 with the standard air cooler, no problem.
That's
I don't know.
dangerous.
Every time I see Marco, every time I hear Marco say overclock, I just see him with a screwdriver.
It's like a carburetor.
I just see him with his ear up against the case. I think the timing's right.
Just get this drill.
Give it some gas.
Let's put it this way. I don't understand the fad behind going beyond the motherboard's maybe standard overclock, because there's like almost nothing out there that really.
Not for you.
Nothing.
Coming from the one, it's like, oh, I gotta kill, every small task every 2 seconds.
I don't really do that with this one, because this one does.
Yeah, well, before it's like, oh yeah, I'm old. Like every 2 seconds.
I got fucking 16 gigs. I don't think I've ever used more than 8.
Fine, give me 4.
No, what am I gonna put it in? DDR2.
What motherboard, Timmy? Go buy it and he'll give it to you.
I got a motherboard right there.
I got your CPU sitting in here.
That's true.
Oh wow, he even got me a new case.
No, the case.
I actually, the more I look at it for what he paid for that case, I thought, man, he got a fucking steal.
Yeah.
Seriously, it was only $50.
Yeah.
But it's got even more holes for you to drop soda into.
You do not want to go there.
No, because I've never dropped soda.
I am backing up, for the record, I am backing up away from the splash zone.
If you don't want a fucking iPhone anymore.
Hey, mine's insured.
Famous last words.
Anyway.
Come on, the Sprint guy. Hey, we have it on audio. What do you mean?
Hey, he stole it from my hand. That's covered. I'll claim it's theft.
The only thing he needs to change is the color, because the red is annoying.
Where's Mike?
It should be green.
Mike would want it.
So you can match your keyboard and your mouse.
Dude,
it looks like a Christmas computer, though.
Do you know he's gonna put a green one in there? It's gonna be red and green.
No, he's anal about that.
What color does red and green make together?
Bleed.
Yellow?
I'm asking Mr. Art here. I would assume he would know.
You have to graduate first to know all your colors.
Damn.
I want to hear it from you.
Hey,
who got his GED.
I'm not even getting involved, motherfucker. I'm staying quiet.
3 years later.
Don't you throw me into this.
Who's been dragged to the college like 3 times now and still hasn't signed up.
I'm trying to keep at this.
Yeah, out of college.
So what color does it make?
I think it makes yellow. If you put enough of it, make it brown. I know that much. Plato taught me that.
I think you're right. I think it does make yellow.
Oh, I wouldn't mind yellow. Hell, I wouldn't even mind like a nice purple.
They don't make them in purple. Well, not that size fan. If they do, they're not.
Like
if I added a blue one, it would make it purple, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I have the blue one in the back.
at some point, it like somewhere.
Technically, you should use pink if you want to mix the color right, but it will make purple. It'd be very, very dark, though. It'd be like adding a dark red and dark blue would make a darker purple.
I guess we should give some background. Marco, because of his position, was able to get basically the overclock version of mine, the 3770K, for what was it, $100?
$100 shipped.
$100 shipped.
When it goes for like
with the stock CPU
50?
fan. Yeah, it's like $350. I didn't want to spend the extra $100 for it because the motherboard I got puts mine to 4.3.
The one that's on here?
No, the one that it comes
Well,
with.
I'll have this one and I'll have the stock one.
They're the same fan.
They're the same fan. So
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to need that for the board.
Yeah. You can have it.
You're gonna have it, yeah.
I have a spare. I never used it.
I'm gonna order that 212. I'm gonna order a Hyper 212. In fact, if you had a little bit extra to spend, I would recommend you do it too.
You think they would fit in that case?
Maybe. maybe.
That's pushing
Or get, you know what I'm talking about, like the round copper ones.
The copper one's nice.
Yeah, those you would want to get something a little bit better. Because as hot as his computer already gets, that one can run a little warm too.
I'll have to save up for a couple, like a month or so.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
Well, I've already proven that I've never really pushed this machine. I pushed the video card, but I never pushed the machine to its final, to what it's actually capable of.
If we start doing more PC videos, you could start pushing it more.
No, but I'm like saying, generally speaking, I mean, Battlefield 3. I would say Battlefield 3 right now is probably the most intensive, and CPU resources it doesn't really touch them.
Yeah.
It's all fucking video card. I mean, video card is a different story. That that's one thing, but yeah, from a standard PC perspective, I thought about getting faster RAM, and I'm thinking about it now. I was like, why?
It's kind of pointless.
It's like I don't think I would see much of a difference.
The next thing for you would be getting an SSD.
Yeah, a solid state. Yeah, definitely.
That's what I've been keeping my eyes out on. I want that Samsung 840 Pro.
They just announced like 3rd generation or 4th generation
of that line.
Intel. They were shown in Japan.
The Intel ones are good because they have the newer chips.
Yep.
But the Samsung ones right now are the best performance.
What about read write?
They have the. I'll show you the specs afterwards.
I mean, has anyone? I'm sure they have. I would want to know. Like, has anyone sat there and tried to actually break the limit of how many read writes?
How many you get overall?
Yeah.
They're saying that it's pretty. It's starting to get more random, but I mean, you could use them for video.
Yeah, that's just my only concern.
Yeah.
If you're not aware, solid state drives have a limited number of read and write uses, approximate number.
Well, not read and write, because you can.
Not so much read, but write, definitely write.
But like wipes, like read and then.
Yeah, well, you're overwriting the the flash anyway.
Wiping the actual memory.
Anyway, that's your PC Tech Talk.
Yes.
The release, NVIDIA has released the GTX 780 and 790, and a new generation of Titans, which EVGA has a water block built onto those fucking things. We're not doing water cooling here. I'm too afraid of that shit. Even if it's non-conductive, knowing my luck, it's the last thing I want right now. Although I haven't noticed.
Just take it, get charged with Freon.
Although, in all honesty, based on the stuff I've seen, fan cooling is almost as effective.
It is.
Oh, it works for Volkswagens.
There you go. There's your car fact of the day.
Overclock. All of our fucking bases.
What? They're air-cooled engines.
Yes.
They have no radiator.
If my 680 does not come back from EVGA, I'm gonna get a 780.
You're just gonna hold it hostage.
I was gonna say, I would hope it would come back. I mean, broken or not, you paid for the damn thing. It's like, it's broke. We're not even gonna bother sending this back to you. Don't worry.
I've already counted it as a loss at this point.
Mr. Major, if you do not pay the ransom, you'll never see it again.
It's like, if you don't pay us another $800.
Right now, I have Marco's old Radeon 6850, and it's like a spare tire.
It is.
It's like a donut.
It's pretty bad when my graphics card's still better than that one.
Well, he got his use out of it. It's not a terrible card. I'm not saying that, but when you consider the money I put in the rest of the machine, it's like.
Well, considering Marco's starting to swap pieces out of his computer like Legos.
What else have I swapped out?
Case, processor, card,
video card, added RAM.
Those are just three things that I've swapped out
within the last. Fan for it when you bought?
Yes, he did. He couldn't fit it though.
I need the screws.
He bought two. You got the one that he put on the top for the out.
You got to know the difference between a 4-jobber and a 6-jobber.
Hey, shut up. Like, just because I've swapped 3 things out on here the last 3 months.
3, almost 4.
So the day I bought my machine, Marco dropped like $350 out of was $79.50.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, just get this new one.
I was like, it's a new console.
Watch. Every year he's gonna upgrade his card.
I would have put it past me.
Well, this motherboard and this chipset is probably going to last a while. Haswell, which is a new Intel-based chip, came out and not impressed. All the reviews have been pretty much saying skip it. And I was kind of bothered at first because, like, man, I just bought the latest. I mean, it wasn't the exact greatest, but I mean, it's pretty close to top end.
It's not a dice shrink. That's
yeah.
the problem.
And then they're like, "Oh, here's Haswell." It's like, son of a bitch.
The next one we want, I told you already. It's
yeah.
I forgot what it's called. It starts with an L.
Yeah.
8 job.
Shut up.
There should be an 8-core by that time.
Well,
we're only getting quads, and they've only released.
Yours and mine are, dude. It's four.
No, I'm saying they haven't released. They haven't. The only one. The only one.
4 virtual and 4 physical.
I know, but AMD is the only one who's released a proper octet.
Yeah. Well.
And Jaguar will probably be a proper octet.
And then the 3770K, what it has, yours doesn't, is it runs two extra threads, so it's running 12 threads.
Yeah.
Which is something.
I can make cloth. Silicon cloth. I'm happy with everything I bought with the entire system. I have no complaints. Although for you know what I'm going to have to get you? When I go to whatever I do, I'm going to have to buy you a fucking SATA cable so you can plug your DVD drive in. His DVD drive's not plugged in.
Yeah, just like...
What happened to it?
Didn't you unplug it
cable,
for the... It wasn't long enough.
The cable isn't long enough.
I thought I gave you one.
No, it's all that was shorter.
The problem... That case...
The power cable isn't long enough.
Was it? No, it's not the power. It's not the power cable. It was the SATA. It was the main SATA.
That
yeah, well,
I
think you just kept it unplugged.
I think. Oh well, one of
the power cable will fit. I know that for
lengthwise.
Lengthwise, I think it was a little too short because of the way I ran it.
That's the other thing he's gonna do. He's just probably gonna buy another power supply. That's gonna be his next big thing.
I probably should.
Just buy an extension.
No. Proper.
That's probably the one thing that I have to worry about in this.
You're running what, 6?
Huh?
You're running 6?
It's a 650. But it's not a bronze or anything.
Well, you don't have to worry. Well, yeah, the bronze that's the part.
I don't even remember what mine is.
Yours is 520.
But it's a cheapo. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want it to fucking power surgeon and kill everything in there.
What's called buy a fucking surge bar?
It's not that simple.
He needs an 80 gold star certified, like the one I have in this one.
Or a bronze at least.
I have an 850.
Dude, give him his next tax return. He'll buy yours.
I don't need any more because even if I put dual Titans, let's assume like this job paid me another $10,000 a year, or like I won the lottery. If I wanted to put SLA Titans, even this power supply would be able to handle it.
I can't see you trying that.
What, dual SLI Titans?
He's been hell bent on that the last couple months.
What, the Titans? Yes.
What SLI something.
What Titan?
Give him a little.
I could have bought it. I could have bought it.
He's had dual cards before, so
I could have had a Titan, and I said I'm going to be realistic here.
I don't know.
Let's get something that's good.
I don't know which one it is, but one of those pieces of crap up there.
Oh, it was the top one. It was
They're both the
Alienware
top one, they're both up there.
M7900 first SLI laptop. They were NVIDIA GeForce GS somethings. They didn't have GTX for it at the time, and I had a combined total of 512 megabytes of video RAM, and I could run Sphere at 60 frames a second at 1280 by 720.
What's wrong with those?
Well, the AMD, the other one, the one that has the Core Duo, that one needs a new video card because the video card started artifacting. That was a special edition X1950 Radeon.
Expensive as fuck.
Yeah, it's really expensive. Everything else about it is fine. The other one, the Turion 64, the one with the SLI, that one, the Mobo's dead.
Okay, here's the question though: can that laptop be used as a normal laptop?
No,
it needs a video card.
No video at all.
Remember we baked it? Yeah. We thought, well, we got yours to work, and like, oh, it might work for the laptop.
Yeah. That was fun putting that back together.
Okay, no, but I thought it would run without it.
Although I didn't have any leftover screws.
That's true.
That was kind of impressive.
And yeah, the Turion, the Momo's dead, and I was looking for parts to see if I could replace the motherboard. It's still expensive even right now, like because they're really hard to find, and You can eBay them. You could buy like DOAs for like $500 right now. Not worth it. They're too slow. They're too slow. The Core Duo would be the only one worth fixing, even if it was in any kind of, even if it was worse shape. But the video card at the time was like $200, and it's 1900 series. It would not run anything modern.
Oh, I'm just talking about it. I would use it as a normal laptop.
The battery was terrible.
Why don't you use your MacBook?
Yeah.
Because anymore my MacBook's kind of fragile.
Well, we've already proven that it can be fixed on the cheap.
Yeah. Contrary to what someone said. Remember originally he was like, "Oh, it's like a $200 keyboard. You found it for like $60."
I don't remember that. I remember.
Where the case is cracking.
I remember.
Well, we found the case for cheap. We didn't know the case was going to be the cheap. Realistically, it's kind of weird.
He had said he knew it was cheaper than what you were saying, because you were saying it was.
I knew it was cheap, but I had also known that for a while there they would have done it under contract, but we fucking took too long to do it.
Well, I didn't know about it until my warranty.
And his MacBook needs another gig of RAM. He's running on 1. If I remember
it would
right.
need that new case first.
Yeah.
Well,
your machine is.
My dad uses that though.
No,
so
well, I'm saying for
mine. No, yeah, mine's
his,
definitely worth it because mine's still in really good condition.
It's not outdated to the point where you can't use it anymore. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I mean, I still.
And if you put a new case on it, let's just say hypothetically, you put a case on it, you really wanted to sell it, you could easily get $500-$600 for that.
Some guy came into work the other day with a black book.
Oh wow, really?
Oh yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh man. He's like, yeah, some old lady I know just gave it to me. Can you check and make sure it works? Fucking ran the test. Everything was fucking working great. I think the only problem was the onboard speakers didn't work, but you could hook it up to. I was half tempted to just make him an offer right then and there.
Hey, what's going on?
I checked on eBay; they still go for like $8.
I want one of the G3s that looks like a lamp. The base.
Oh, I hate
the Pixar lamp.
Oh, I hated those. Those things weighed a fucking ton. I once remember when I was working at the studio.
Blue and orange flicks.
Actually, more like blue and gold.
Okay, we can go there.
Yeah, blue and gold.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, blue and gold flicks. You remember Anthony?
Yeah, I remember Anthony.
Paul always used to have me help him with inventory when he was shipping stuff out.
I know I know they had a lot of those fucking.
Yeah, I know. I had to move like 100 of them.
Not that heavy, Timmy.
After moving 100 G5s.
Here's the solution to the problem,
the
Bobby.
G5s weigh less.
Bobby, don't buy 100 of them.
Oh,
just
okay.
buy one, and it'll be okay.
All right, Timmy.
No, just have me moving 100 goddamn times.
Timmy, I need it over here, a little further.
A little to the left.
Go ahead and lift it up. We're gonna move it over here. You know what? I liked it over there more.
Just drop the goddamn.
Well, it could be worse. I could get one of the actual like the I can't remember the fucking like John's the
original IMAX.
the original, yeah.
You know what?
I had one on my desk.
What sucks is he let me have that G3, but I could have had one of those.
I could only play solitaire on it.
He
Solitaire.
He was gonna give me either he offered me either that iMac or that G3 I got. The only reason why I took the G3 was I thought I could actually use it. It wouldn't be to the point where I can't even update Safari.
I had a coworker who sat across from my cubicle. He had one. He always had it on, but never used it. He didn't know how to use it. I just go and I used to put like wallpaper he didn't like. And he's like, "What'd you do today, Bobby?" Yeah.
You know what else?
I used to prank call him too.
What he was gonna give me, but he was still checking on whether he could get rid of it or not. He was gonna give me one of those old clamshell MacBooks.
I remember Garfield had some of those. One classroom had those. They're all orange.
Yeah, I remember they were orange, blue, and I think green.
No, but the only ones I had were orange.
One of my math class had blue.
The power books?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The clamshells.
I almost had one of those.
I like those.
You could like use it as a shield.
Hey. Yeah, it was back when Apple put...
Hey, man, this is all relevant to E3 2013, isn't it?
Well, WWDC's Monday, so...
So... Wow.
I think we should talk about what we've been playing first, before everything. We should get everything out of the way, then go straight into E3.
Marco's been playing Metro Last Light, and for Metro Last Light, it's made me want to play it less and less. Not that it looks bad. Very generic.
Yeah, it's kind of bland.
And it gives me a Fallout feeling, but, Fallout, the thing about Fallout was, alright, I'm underground.
And you had 3 songs.
Well, besides that, it was more like, I'm underground, alright, now I'm outside again, and I can go and do stuff outside. Alright, underground again. Metro, it's all, you're underground.
See, my problem with Metro is it's called Metro, so all I can think about is a fucking bus.
There's a lot of trains. Oh.
Yep.
That's even worse.
And women are getting attacked everywhere, and Marco doesn't help them.
No, I just punch him in the face. Woman in distress! Punch you in the face.
That sounds like Marco. Oh, well, actually, no, because that would be Marco throwing a punch. I don't believe he could actually get his arm up that high.
There would be too much effort.
All I know is it was
I
like,
can just see you running. You know what?
Wait, your says running.
I know, there was that redundancy. Because I was just going to say, you're hearing women's screams. It's not actually a woman being hit or anything. It's Marco. Playing Dead Space.
So yelling at myself.
Oh, wow.
Surprisingly, it's creepy at a couple points, but it's not. Dead
It's
Space.
a shooter.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a shooter.
Well, Dead Space was a shooter, and still.
It's almost like what Aliens wanted to be, but this does it better.
It's not bad. It's okay. If you're into that kind of game, it's not bad. I like Dirt more. I mean, Grid more. Grid 2.
Yeah, which is surprising because he's not a racing game person.
I don't like racing games really, but that one.
Yeah, because Marco don't like driving.
I played Grid 1. Grid 1 was pretty bad.
I played the demo for Grid 1.
I did not like Grid 1.
I like Dirt.
I like Dirt more than Grid 1.
And I don't like F1. I mean, I don't like F1 because you can't crash realistically.
You just bump really hard.
Like when I fly into another car at 200 miles an hour, there should only be shrapnel left.
Yeah, well, that's because
they have
Ferrari
F1
doesn't
cars
want
in Grid.
their...
I know, I'm saying, but in the actual F1 game, it doesn't.
Because that's because Ferrari doesn't want you destroying their.
Yeah, well, it's too
I mean, look, you've seen Top Gear. They have that one Ferrari that they, you can spend $5 million on, but you can't even take it home.
I'm just saying.
You can only go drive it for a couple hours.
I'm just saying. It's bullshit. Then don't have Ferrari. Do it like Gran Turismo 5 or 4 did initially. Make up your own Indy. It looks like it, but it isn't.
That would work.
Yeah, but then everyone bitches like they do the X1.
Then it would be Burnout.
What was that about
the
the
X1?
X1?
But you see, then it turns into Need for Speed.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Tell me, have you been playing anything? Nope.
Actually, I did play.
Timmy played the Last of Us demo.
That was pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, no, I played The Last of Us demo.
That was creepy.
I forget. I was playing something. I can't remember what it was now.
I played The Last of Us demo, and that is creepy in the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timmy doesn't know the idea of being stealthy.
You didn't say
Let me just fire this gun in the middle of this creep. Oh, monsters!
I'm throwing my bullets, but they're doing nothing.
Hey, I killed it.
We
That's
just
true.
shine my flashlight everywhere.
Again, you didn't tell me anything. You give me all these hints at what I'm supposed to do.
Take this shoe.
I'm
Take the
expecting
second
you to
shoe.
lead me through the fucking demo and like, oh no,
Bobby,
I'm only
there we
gonna tell you
You
this.
need to lead him
much.
through every game he ever plays ever again.
Hey, don't fuck that. I already
Persona 3, you shot yourself. Okay, you're dead now. Now you go to a different game.
No, they don't die.
Well,
No matter how many times they shoot
as I am
themselves
guiding you, my word is law. Yeah, that demo was great. Really sold everyone on what it is.
I even really like the trailer they cut together at the end.
Even Timmy liked the game.
I knew I was gonna like the game. I mean, just from what I've seen from the little bit of trailers that I've seen, I was just trying to avoid stuff because I don't want to spoil it. I didn't even buy the comic book when I was going to because I didn't want to spoil anything.
Practically all the reviews have already come out. Naughty Dog was smart to get that word out before E3, and practically perfect scores everywhere, with the exception of 2 places who are not reputable anyways.
You know what?
Polygon
I
and
just
Game
thought of
Spot.
if there's one thing I'm disappointed about this game entirely, is there was no Uncharted 3 event style thing for it.
I think that's because it's being released so close to E3, in all honesty.
Yeah, that's possible, but I was really,
Yeah.
especially for this one, hoping for that, because I would have loved to have seen that on, giant movie screen. Like
Who knows? They might do it after, Timmy.
Maybe. I would definitely want to go to that if they did. Even if I played, finished the entire game, I'd still want to see that.
Or if they did it for another game.
You also
I'd still like to see it for another game, but
Because they asked us.
this one in particular is one, especially, being a big fan of, like, The Walking Dead.
Think of it this way.
I would...
You got to think, this is also a big year for Sony. So not only do they have to launch
Yeah,
Last of
well-
Us, Naughty Dog in general is a 2-team studio now. So they have whatever is going to be on the PS4, obviously, and then they have to prepare for PlayStation 4 stuff. Those people.
No, well, I know that, but, like...
all the PR focus.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, like I say, I know that, but again, it's kind of... They could have done it. I would have liked to have seen it. But
1 out of 10 to me won't play now because you get your event.
No, I agree with him. There was something magical about that.
yeah, no,
Uncharted 3 event.
I agree.
And that's what I said, being, like, such a big
Like,
fan...
Pay $50, which is, by the way, was it $50 that we paid?
Yeah.
Which is like $15 less than.
Plus you get it.
Plus you get it mailed to you like 2 weeks
weeks
later.
No, it was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks.
So it was
early.
2 weeks. It was 2 weeks.
We got
2
2
weeks
weeks early. And plus you get to fucking play the game. Plus it was on a big screen and a really nice big screen at that.
It was 4K, wasn't it?
4K.
Yeah.
And in 3D, which
Multiplayer.
looked amazing.
Giveaways. The fucking dev team was there answering questions. Yeah. No. Yeah. They give away a lot of stuff too.
Only one awkward fanboy.
Oh man.
Man.
Do you want to sell it?
Yeah, no, that was pissing me
Oh
off.
god, he was pissing me off.
Well, like I said, you gotta imagine everything's PS4 focused now, so I'm not surprised with that.
No, yeah,
Whatever
I know.
Uncharted 4, which is probably what the next thing is. PS4. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but let's just say it's probably what it is.
I want an Uncharted preview where you just play as Sully through the whole game.
Sully.
Soul Charted.
What, Dexter Coot? Some of the Uncharted devs did Amma on Reddit, and that was one of the names they came up with. Jack and Dexter Coot.
What made me sad was they finally, I've lost all hope, at all. They basically, somebody said, when are we going to see Crash? They said, yeah, we've tried to get the license back, and Universal will be playing along. They've tried. That's the important thing. That's what matters to me.
Yep. So yeah, E3 2013.
E3's
Well,
less-
no, let's go over the most important bit. So Xbox or Microsoft released most of the final details on how
they're fucking up.
How they're fucking up, basically. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a Microsoft fanboy, you probably should turn this off right now because I have nothing positive to say.
So if you're a Microsoft fanboy and you've been listening to us this long, wow.
That's true. I'm not gonna harp on all the
You like
details because I'm sure you've heard them
tell,
already.
Tell us more about the Expo, Bobby.
It's been exponed.
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Quote of the year. Basically, trade-ins, or they say it's going to happen, but it's not, and it's not in the form we know it. So basically, when your kid wants to trade in his entire collection for the next Call of Duty, he will not be able to do so.
See, right now, I'm hearing that "Fuck You Texas" song, except for it's "Fuck You GameStop."
Jeez. Your console will have to connect every 24 hours, otherwise it locks you out. Connect has to be plugged in, although they're saying you can turn it off. Although it will be listening for the word Xbox on.
Though they say that can be turned off.
I don't believe that for a second.
Believe that either, but
and it is running a the thing that people aren't saying too much of, which surprises me to some extent, is just people seem to realize it's running like a version of Windows 8, and Windows 8 is bombing in every market right now. In fact, there was an article about how Microsoft's not doing all that well financially, and they don't have the money and the financial position to muscle their way through a lot of things, like they used to, because Google is as wealthy, or if not more, and Apple is more wealthy, period.
Question for Monday. Ask them, can you modify the Xbox One to have that Japanese first run of Windows 8?
The one with...
Yeah.
No, we've already said our goal for Monday is seeing how quickly we can get kicked out of the presser.
Oh yeah, Marco and Timmy are going to the Microsoft press conference.
Yeah,
Of all press conferences we get access to, we get fucking stuck with that one. Although it might be a different story. It might be so terrible that you'll do stuff after.
Yeah.
And just be like, because you're going to take the camera, and then obviously you'll probably talk in front of it, because Timmy be in front of camera.
I wouldn't.
And then
I did at E3 last.
And-
He did it at E3. I'll give him that. You can't say that.
Okay.
I do live spots. I don't do shit here.
I could be like, it's gonna
He's
be
our live correspondent.
so.
He is our Trisha Takanawa.
We'll have. Wow. Thanks, Diane.
Surprised you got that one.
I knew exactly what that was. I watched up to season 3 of Family Guy.
Yeah, but you forgot a lot.
No, you remember that apparently.
What the hell is his first name? The something Tucker.
Chris.
Chris Tucker.
I thought it was Chris. I just wasn't sure.
That's Chris Tucker.
So does that make Marco Chris Tucker?
Yes.
No, he's the old cleaning lady. See.
No, that would require him cleaning.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's in his blood. It's just you gotta get him. Like, it has to be right
So
circumstance.
back to how quickly we'll get kicked
If you play some mariachi music.
I'm waiting for us to get kicked off the internet.
No, it's gonna. I can already predict. It. So you guys walk out and then you start filming. People are walking by you. It's like, wow.
We should just make a suicide note in there. Alright, everyone. That's it. That convinced me. Fuck this world. It's over. Later, guys.
And then Timmy's gonna start signing a death note.
Hey, you're not supposed to tell anyone about that.
I don't know the
work
rules.
If they know.
I don't know the rules, and I didn't sign it.
Actually, it still would work.
Put it in your watch.
Yeah, no, they're honestly going. Of all fucking press conferences,
Well, for me, I'm just like, at least it's something.
I'm actually planning on live streaming the Sony one from my browser.
We bitch about everything.
Exactly. Why
not?
not?
We should do the other ones too.
Yeah,
Let's
why
be
not?
honest. Why not?
I can't do the Microsoft one.
Well,
You have Mike here.
I can't do the Microsoft one.
Oh, that looks cool.
Well, that's not very interesting now, is it?
you can't do it because of
such reasons.
Reasons.
And then
you can do the other ones.
And then
though,
also,
right?
yeah, I should be able to do.
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
because
and Microsoft.
let's be honest.
Microsoft.
Ubisoft is having one right at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ubisoft is probably gonna do something
Well,
stupid.
basically, you're only gonna want to watch Ubisoft and Sony.
I want to watch EA.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. They're gonna show,
Battlefield 4.
They're gonna show shit that you're gonna want. I want Battlefield 4.
I won't play the single player.
I
but I'll
want
play
to
the
see.
multiplayer.
I want to see what the new Need for Speed is because
After that last travesty,
it was
Just because you guys wanted Burnout, here's Burnout Paradise 2.
they fucking do it.
And then Timmy's like,
Excuse me if I didn't like the fucking map that much in the races.
because you sucked at it.
I like that game. I'll
honestly,
admittedly, I didn't like it as much as 3 is still my personal favorite.
Revenge is still mine.
I like 3.
Yours don't count.
I like Paradise. The thing that Paradise had that I didn't like, that this is just a personal. I think he agreed with me that I think Most Wanted handled the open world with directions a little bit better.
Yeah, I didn't like the
I didn't like the street
sign thing.
That threw me off.
That was
just a UI thing.
That was my biggest problem because by the time either you noticed it or you know it came close enough to do it, you had to have that split-second
And
timing
that mini
to
map
turn.
was kind of small.
Where
If you were a real fan, you would have memorized the map.
Yeah, I agree, but I couldn't
Which
get
I
into
did.
it because of that.
yeah, and that was my biggest problem
You're
with it. It had
Most
the
Wanted
arrows and all
handled it.
that. If it worked like Most Wanted did,
Yeah.
then that would be perfect.
So
then
the-
yeah, it would be
So
a...
when you get a car that goes over 200 miles, it freezes halfway.
I never had that happen.
It doesn't happen
You
on
never,
the
you
PC.
didn't get a car fast
It
enough.
does not happen on the PC.
It happens on both consoles, though.
It runs actually really nice
On both consoles, if you get to a certain point. No, probably the Wii U, although I haven't played it.
I'm sure the Wii U is
When you
gonna
get a
much
car that
better.
goes like 200 miles an hour, and if you do it for any kind of length of time, the streaming isn't fast enough for the world. The world won't stream it fast enough, and it'll freeze. That broke the game completely. Once I got the Veyron, I was
So we won't live stream the Microsoft one, but I think we'll live stream the other ones because
yeah.
fucking Ubisoft's gonna do something that we're gonna laugh at.
Yeah.
Well, I mean-
Ubisoft, what crazy, wacky Ubisoft frontman is gonna be on this year?
They're all speaking French.
I would have been fine with that.
Les oui.
Oh god,
Les
he's
oui.
gonna do that through the whole fucking conference.
And we don't need Mike for the Microsoft one. Just like the once Call of Duty comes on, all you hear is
Oh, it's pretty good.
Oh, it's the greatest thing ever. The
dog. I already reserved 3 copies.
like that now.
oh god, don't say that because you know it's fucking true.
Oh
Son
man,
of
I
a
heard
bitch.
that the dogs are pre-ordered.
Oh.
You get a Call of Duty
Okay.
collar for your dog.
Oh man, I'm gonna wear that. That's
No,
so hardcore.
no. If we really,
No.
the elite special super Uber edition pack is gonna the whole dog armor thing with the pockets and stuff. And it's gonna say Call of Duty dog on it.
And it's got a voucher for you to go to a kennel.
No, they ship the kettles to the GameStops.
Oh man,
Warning: contains a live animal.
Man, how would you
Do not sell it till $9.99.
how would you like to inventory that in the back room? Just a cage full of dogs.
Why are
Angry
why is there
fucking
so much
Kate.
blood? We had to feed your pre-order, sir.
all angry fucking German shepherds.
We feed them GAs.
And I've not. Wow. And enough of the GameStop staff. GameStop staff is usually high, so they're all drug sniffing dogs. On top of that, so they're fucking going.
Oh yeah,
With our quick game shit.
I like this idea. I would buy it. I would buy it if this could happen.
Comes with pre-orderable dog.
Pre-order with dog, but he comes with the dog armor. Only if it comes with dog armor.
Exclusive to the Expo. Synergy.
Synergy. Then it takes a big, massive shit on your VCR.
you mean your Xbox?
Your Expo.
Same thing.
I'll be back in a second.
I like how we're just gonna let you walk off, but you have to announce it. I mean,
Well,
now everyone knows you're gonna go take a shit.
Yeah, Marco's gonna take a shit. He's constipated.
Don't break the toilet.
Well, we can't get into too soon. So until he's done, we'll have to. Timmy, hey, what's going on?
Why do I hear that intermission from Ixnay?
No.
No, that's The Simpsons.
Well, yeah, I know you're talking about the Offspring. I know. What you're
Yeah,
talking
no,
about.
that's what I'm hearing.
Well, I guess I'll talk briefly about my arcade stick.
Nice of you
Yay!
didn't talking to your fucking hand.
I'm talking to the people. This is secret talk.
Oh, fine then. Me too.
So I did a review for the Blaze twin stick mini arcade stick, which I got for a
Blaze or
steel
Blade?
Blaze, which is based off a Japanese arcade cabinet. The review's up on the site
It does
and
look
on
very
the channel.
Japanese.
It is
I
very
will say that.
Japanese. It's basically well, this is smaller than the other one.
It's got glitter lollipops. Although it's not glitter, they're air bubbles.
Well, it was close enough. Japan, they said air bubbles, not glitter. Glitter gets everywhere.
Not when it's encased in plastic.
Hey, how do you know that? As much as I'll play it, I'll be like shaving layers off.
Yeah, that's why that Marvel stick you got's been.
I don't really like that Marvel stick, to be honest with you.
I don't like that Soul Calibur one I got.
In fact, if I could replace, which I know I can, if I can replace the picture on the plexiglass, I probably would use it more. I don't like it.
A picture?
Yeah,
What the hell has the picture got to do with
I don't know, just something
I'll tell
about
you
it.
right now, I could replace that easily.
I know, but they sell prefabs, the plexiglass,
Yeah.
the proper, and then I got to figure out what picture I want.
And
In fact, I might do that. Yay, Timmy, give me a thing to do. Yay! and the buttons are easy to
The
replace.
one I want is the Arcana Heart 3. Or the Blaze Blue.
You should see some of the ones that NeoGaf has up there, especially for Persona custom ones. Like they have crystal transparent buttons, but they somehow put part of the picture on them, painted it in or something, and it's actually kind of crazy, the detail. But I would, you know what, that's something I could do that. If I replace the buttons with, I would replace them with proper Sanwas. I would do transparent, and then I put transparent ball. Probably put Mega Man X like in a pose, like and have Marco like Photoshop so it's proper size.
Hearing you talk about this is like hearing Mike talk about those custom mats for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, but see, this is not as what's the word I'm looking for? Weird, yeah.
No, that is weird.
No, it's not. God damn it. You don't understand Japanese arcade culture, Timmy.
Considering I'm the only one in this vicinity that's been there.
Hey, that corner right there is pretty Japanese. Have you not seen how many games in Japanese
Go
I
in
have?
my room and
have
see,
you not seen
how trumped that
Have
is.
you seen how many Japanese arcade sticks I own?
You own like 3.
And there's a CC Lemon bottle right there.
That I brought.
Whatever. It's in here. It's near it. While you're there, I was in Washington learning to be a Viking.
How were you learning to be a Viking? You were learning how to be. You were trying to find your way to Mordor.
Well, they're
with all the
Norwegians.
fucking trees.
Yeah, but the same thing. Vikings, Mordor.
That is not the same thing.
That's in the same
That is
realm.
far from, no bullshit.
It's Nordic. It's a lot of Nordic legend.
Harry fucking Potter.
I wasn't in Britain. It's anyway, back to the stick. I actually have the PlayStation version coming. I found someone who has a PlayStation 1. I got that for $60, but it's the full size one. It's not that one where that one's curved to be smaller. The actual PlayStation 1 is a full size.
Yeah, well,
you can't see it.
That is the actual Japanese stick, isn't it?
It is, but it's not. That's the mini.
I know. Well, that's the thing. That's a home version.
Yes.
Of course, it's going to be small.
No, but there's a full size one, also. Although that one's rarer for some reason. Don't ask me why. I don't know.
Because it's a home version.
No, the other one's a home version as well.
I know, but that one is probably the one more people wanted because it's smaller.
Well, in Japan, yeah, I can see that.
I mean, that's why the cables for Japanese controllers are only like 3 feet compared to ours, which are like 10.
Yeah, well, yeah, you look at the Famicom. And the Super Family.
Yeah, say the Super Famicoms are real.
I like those for when I'm doing the recording because I don't have this long ass cable getting in the way. No, but I got the PlayStation 1, which is the full size one. I got it for $60. Although that one I'm gonna want to customize because it's black and red. All the buttons. Oh, I know. All the buttons are red, and the rest of it's black. It's not as pretty as that one. That one I like. That one, there's just something about that. I just like looking at it. I don't even need to play it. I just like having it there and looking at it from a distance.
Yeah, I know that too. What I really like is it's got the VMU slots, but they actually have the visual.
That also has Rumble.
Yeah, I know. I heard it when you guys were playing, when Marco was playing it the other day. But no. I mean, it's kind of amazing that a fight stick, especially a dual one like that, actually has a spot for a visual memory unit.
2 of them.
Well, yeah, but actually to have the opening for the actual thing, I mean that's really cool.
Yeah,
you would think most controllers like that is like be covered up.
I posted up on the Shoryuken forums, and I've only seen one thread about it in all my searching that of anyone who's ever owned one, and it's a really old posting, and they really didn't really discuss what it was and if it was the same model and that kind of thing. In fact, to my knowledge, I have the only video of it on the internet, I think, based on what I've looked for, based on my searches. The PlayStation 1 was more common, but not by much. That one right there, I need to replace the left stick because it's a little loose, and I want to replace all the buttons, but I'm going to keep the same colors.
Yeah, well, you can keep the shells of them. It's just replacing the actual mechanism.
No, I've replaced the whole button. They're snap-ins. Yeah, so the proper Sun must have it's got negative and positive connectors, and you clip them on. But the actual button is a whole like plastic sleeve that comes out, and they're snapping.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. You actually replace the mechanism, but the actual colored plastic thing you can keep and just switch out.
Well, no, it's gonna be the whole thing. Would be just.
Never mind.
Well, the ones I want to replace on the Marvel one. Now that I hadn't even really considered it until now. But the ones on the Marvel one, those I want to make them transparent.
Yeah, I like transparent buttons, especially. I mean, if you spent a little bit of extra time and you honestly want to do it, you could put like a little LED and make it backlit.
Well, the FocusAttack.com has all the parts. They have LED kits.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. That would look cool, but I don't know if you'd want to solder in a power supply or something like that.
Marco's smiling. What
Screw
happened?
you, Timmy. You had me in there humming the "Fuck You Texas" song. And surprisingly, it was very pleasant. It fit the situation very well. That's all I want to say.
Hey, Marco.
Well, I'm gonna go that
So
far.
he's convinced me the Marvel vs. Capcom stick I have, the PS3 one.
You know, Marvel vs. oh, that's right. The
Mad
one with
Cast
yellow,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Big fucking thing.
I'm gonna replace the buttons and the ball because the stick is fine, but I'm gonna replace the buttons and the picture because I don't like the picture on it.
Right.
You're gonna have to Photoshop something for me.
Okay.
I want you to make it next, and I want him to like.
Or I could do the logo for the website or something website related.
Nah, I kind of want.
Okay, that's.
Why don't you build your stick?
Your logo's too good for him, Timmy.
Why don't you build your stick?
No. See, he's just too cheap to pay me the royalties on it.
Why don't you build your stick and put the logo, and then you put your version of it, the dark blue and black.
I like that. I call it the dark edition.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can build your stick so you can start playing.
This is just a carbon fiber edition.
Yeah, I like that. There's something about it. That
All right, so arcade stick talk over. That's been covered. Man, we're like covering all topics today.
was that all you talked about?
Basically.
Okay. Expo.
There's not much more to say about it. It's pathetic.
Expo. Your LED lighting, the stick.
No, I was
telling him.
Oh.
I'm gonna buy the transparent buttons.
Well, that's what I was saying.
That'd be pretty cool if you did that.
I think it would.
I'm gonna do the crystal blue transparent buttons.
You do a like a semi bright white. That would look pretty cool. And it's easy enough to wire in there.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you would just tether it off of whatever powers.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you.
What?
You're talking about all these modifications, and then he's gonna
Timmy's
start
the one
wanting me
that's
to
gonna do it.
paint shit.
Not
and then
mine.
it's gonna sit.
Not mine.
Then it's gonna sit there for half a year.
You want me to design something, but you don't want him to paint it, or you want me to print it out?
It would be a printout because the plexiglass. The
You know how hard it would be to paint it?
No,
the plexiglass goes over it because it's just a paper.
Is there a special sheet, or is it just like a standard paper?
It's standard paper as far as I know. Most people use standard paper,
Oh,
You could just use standard.
like photo paper.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm gonna say photo paper honestly would be better because it's got a gloss to it.
Yep.
And it'll laminate better.
well,
put it that way.
I could
And
design
then,
something.
and
that
then go
just
to
needs dimensions.
then I go to Evo and then take everybody out. Except everybody's playing Street Fighter 4 and it's like, hey guys, Street Fighter 3 is the best one ever, which it is.
It's like Bobby knows he wants the case to be white.
I was told yesterday Blaze Blue was like the best fighting game ever,
Yeah, even I won't agree to that.
and I was like, no, dude, sorry.
It's Guilty Gear.
So this person says he didn't want to play Guilty Gear because he didn't think it looked all that great, but he played Blaze Blue.
Oh man, I could see the dislike festering in Timmy's head. My prediction was correct.
That just doesn't compute. Why? What?
Believe me, a lot of things
Yeah.
didn't
The
compute.
soundtrack's better. The characters are better.
Well,
The gameplay's better.
uh,
I mean, I like Blaze Blue, but shit.
It all makes sense when you meet certain characters.
Wait, is this?
Mm.
Oh yeah, I was there. I was talking to him.
We'll talk about it after. You obviously know you don't.
Was it the guy at gameplay?
No.
Oh. Okay, no, because
Yeah.
No.
I was having that argument with him.
Oh well, no.
Believe me, we'll talk about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Now, if it's who I think it is, I care less.
So, yeah, Microsoft. Well, I wasn't gonna buy an Xbox One anyway, but
I am just like, fuck. I need to buy one for Halo 5.
you need to buy a fucking motherboard, Timmy.
Well, I'm not gonna buy it right away.
No, you need to
I'll
buy a
wait
motherboard.
till fucking the Halo version comes out. You know there's gonna be one. It's gonna be chrome. The whole fucking thing's gonna be chrome.
It'll be a Chrome VCR.
That'll be the ugliest piece of shit ever. I mean, right now I like it.
It's big enough you
I
can do a mural on top of it.
Well, the fucking 360 was.
No, but
No, that's
the
bigger than
360
360.
had something to it that I don't know.
It was a breath. It was an inhale.
No, that was the
Jay Allard.
That was the remodel.
Fucking no, the original was an inhale. It's Jay Allard's. I remember all the original dev videos.
I remember I remember
If you watched them, then you would remember them.
Yes, I do, and I'm talking about the final product. I don't give
And the
a
final
shit
was
about
and the latest
because
one
for
is
that the fucking PlayStation was a fucking boomerang box because the fucking controller.
That's true. It was.
I wish they would have released it.
Yes,
That would've
so
been
do
awesome.
I. That would have been an awesome, like, hey man, bring your boomerang.
I never liked how the boomerang looked. That was just me.
Boomerang.
The boomerang controller.
He wants to
Boomerang.
ram.
I did.
He's shaking his leg in your direction, Timmy.
Yeah, I know. I just gave him that silent warning. If he doesn't stop, I'm gonna give him a Charlie horse on
Hey, look,
air.
it has stopped and it ceased. For now.
Well, cease is gonna be part of the word.
Well, the original PS3 was also supposed to come with like 6 fucking USBs in the back and like 4 in the front as well, a bunch of other shit.
It came with 4 in the front.
Yeah, but it was supposed to come with 6 in the back. I remember the prototype, and it was silver. The first one they showed was silver too.
They
I
showed
hope it looks-
it was silver, white, and black. They had all 3.
But the one
I
they
hope-
was
I
supposed
hope
I
to
it
kept
looks-
hoping that we were gonna have the white one.
Nice. Attractive.
I hope it has curbs. I hope it's not.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be all aluminum siding.
I'm fine with this.
It's gonna be all straight
No, I
edges.
mean it's gonna look like the fucking slide shit.
I'm fine with this.
Oh,
I thought you didn't like that one.
Oh no! I know what he's talking about.
I'm
no,
talking about the third redesign.
the one that Mike got, or the one.
Oh,
No.
that's still better than the Xbox.
Yeah, yes, but no. I don't want that.
I disagree with that.
Actually, it would be pretty smart if.
I mean, I honestly like the way the Xbox One looks. Granted, its size is too big, but I like the way it looks. I like the lines.
It's got something to it. I
yeah,
agree.
no, I like the lines. I mean, I got no problem with that.
But I do want the PS3 to be smaller and more.
I got a feeling that.
I guarantee it's going to be smaller than the Xbox One, not by much.
It better have light. I
I
want it to
doubt
glow.
I doubt that. I
don't know,
doubt
is it
that.
just me?
I agree. I would love to see it light.
I'm fine with that.
You've seen my.
I like to be transparent.
You've seen my PS2 stands.
Yeah.
So,
I would love for it to
I would love for
It's
light.
gonna be black. It's gonna be shiny with some matting on some parts.
I don't know.
See, I wouldn't
I
like
don't know
that.
if they'll
It'll
go
be
matte.
it'll be curvy.
They want to attract, and it's gonna be a center box too. They also want it to be kind of, without saying it, center of the con. I think it'll be shiny. I don't think it'll be matte.
I'm a little more with him. I think it'd be partially shiny with matte, only because
Not strictly matte, though.
No, not strictly.
Okay, it'll be a combo. I
It'll be a
would agree
combo.
with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It'll be a combo because even the new one is it's a mix, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it like the sides?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, compared to like the PS3 launch, the piano.
Yeah, no.
black,
I mean, I wish it was all like that.
Yeah.
It will also.
I even
It'll
hated,
bring back the Spider-Man font.
It'll-
I hated when they got rid of that.
It will retain a shape similar to the PS3.
Yeah,
It'll have the
I would
base
say
and then the Enterprise, like
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
I would like
But
that.
I think they'll go flatter. I think they'll go for what I would call in my head, if you made it the version that we have, which is the second gen PS3, the Slim,
Yeah.
with the PS2, flat with the divot there, with some straight lines.
I don't think so because the flatter you make it, the wider, the more surface area it's gonna take.
Yeah, it's still gonna be smaller than the fucking one.
No,
let's be
but
honest.
the way Japanese stuff works like that, that would not be a good idea.
What I'm more curious is whether it will have slot loading, or it's gonna be a fucking tray.
Well,
I want a tray.
if it's
I don't like slot loading. I
it-
do not like those electric drives.
No.
I never have. I don't like them on
if they're
computers.
gonna keep the cost down, then it
Slot loading
will
would be
be a slot of some sort.
No.
Here's the thing, and I think they're gonna do what they've done on all the last.
Yeah, that's a
systems.
slot. I would call it a slot.
I
Top loader? With the
Top
top
loader
loader? Top
would be-
loader?
yeah.
It'll be a top loader.
I think what they're gonna do with like what they've done with all of them is they're gonna make it look all fancy and impressive by putting that electric drive in it to begin with, and eventually down the line you'll get a top loader like they
don't-
did with the
I
the
would agree with that
PS2.
too. I still
And-
think that they'll have.
Unless they're gonna eat the cost, I doubt it.
They ate the cost with a lot of
They ate
things
the-
on the other ones.
They ate the cost for years with the
I
fucking
know,
original
but
one.
we're talking
They ate
about
the
this is a
cost
different Sony. Let's
Okay,
be very
yes,
clear about
Yes
this.
and no, because
Yes.
they've ate the cost on the PS3. They ate the cost on the PS2 forever.
No,
and
they
they ate.
didn't.
Yes, they did.
I think they'll have. I
PS2
think
was
they'll
profitable.
have. They won't have.
PS2 wasn't
They
profitable
won't have
until like
an
5
auto-
years
I
after.
don't know, it was more like 2 years to me.
They won't have the system that the PS3 and the Slim did. They won't have the entry. Just the,
Yeah.
the okay. They won't have a slot like the PS2 Slim did. They'll have a tray that pops out. I think.
I wouldn't mind
Like
a
the
tray.
PS2 original.
I would
Because the 360 did that. That's okay because that kind of meets a midway point where it's still mechanical, but you have less chances of the disc getting jammed.
I don't
The
think,
parts
I'm thinking.
would be
I'm thinking cost of manufacture.
Yeah, I don't
honestly,
think they'll care about that.
Honestly, I don't think they care.
I doubt that because they knew what they were releasing the PS3 at, and they released it with that.
And
anyway,
it's a
where it
CD
could've been
DVD
cheap.
drive. That's like the cheapest thing in there probably.
Yeah,
A Blu-ray drive, give it. But still, you know.
yeah. I doubt that. I think, especially because the Xbox One's gonna have one like that. I doubt that they're even gonna care about that.
$399 for 500 gig. $450 for a terabyte.
That's
I could
the
see that.
tricky part. I don't know.
I could see that, but somehow I still don't see a terabyte.
Terabyte for $450.
I think
No,
we're gonna reach terabytes.
I know 450, and believe me, I'd love for a terabyte, but for some reason, I think it'd be like 750. I don't think.
No, it would be terabyte.
I don't.
Those
think
odd
it would
numbers.
be a terabyte.
If this was a couple years ago,
750
maybe.
Would be weird. It would be one iteration and then double.
Yep.
That's
500 is like the bare
I
minimum.
agree that's what they've gone
they had the
with, but
60 and the
somehow
80.
I still don't.
That was weird.
No, Well, no,
That was
they
20
had the 20 and the 40. Then they had the 60.
The 80.
No, it was the 20 and the 60. Then the 40 and the 80,
Yeah.
and then the
It was still-
120.
It was still basically
If they
double.
were smart about it, they'll make terabyte the bare
Yeah.
and 2 terabyte the extra.
Well, drives are cheap now, but
I can kind of see that, but I don't see
see
two. I
that's
see probably 1.5.
That's where I think they might want to save some money if
That
you came
the
down
drive
to it.
is usually what.
Yeah,
what's-
I don't know. It seems
The
a
most
little
expensive,
backward.
the thing that seems to be most expensive about this whole fucking thing is the RAM.
Yeah.
The RAM seems to be the
you get
actual.
half the RAM.
Oh man, if they said, by the way,
You have to assemble this model yourself. But it's $175 cheaper.
Little thing on the box, some assembly required.
All assembly required.
yeah, they
Build your own PS4.
It's like, this thermal paste ain't good enough. Let's go buy some. Gotta go to New
Building
Egg.
it is half the fun.
And the instruction booklet has a family putting their PS3 together.
Fun for the whole family.
IKEA instructions.
Oh man, no words.
One tool.
How
Yeah.
the fuck did he get that CPU in there?
And
I
it's
think
not-
we need a hammer.
it's not slot loading it. You have to solder everything.
Oh man, some soldering required.
It's like those
The entire
good
soldering.
build your own engine model kits.
Oh man.
Oh man, I hope you have a solder bath because all these connectors in the back of the Mobo need to get soldered all at the same time. Yes.
They give you some.
I'm predicting if Sony, the way Sony's positioning it, especially with the idea that the games are going to be, you'll be able to download them, or have
So
have it auto download based on your tastes. If it's going to be able to do that functionality,
Yeah.
terabyte is going to probably be the base model. I have a feeling.
See,
I don't see that as a base.
here's another thing that I want to touch on. You're saying that you think that they're going to try and cut costs to make
On
profit,
the
right?
on some components.
On some components, right? would it not then be a smart idea to just release one version? This is it.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
They don't have to pay for a second
You
patent.
don't have to do for. You don't have to pay for the varieties. You don't have to
We
pay to ship or create separate. You just create one stock.
You don't have to pay for another
As
SKU,
mu-
and that's
People
what's really
in this day and age, let's be honest, you don't want to pay $100 extra for double size hard drive.
Okay, I'll give you another scenario, which is just as likely. $3.99 for terabyte.
$4.99 for 2 terabyte. I think would be
No.
more likely.
Let
I
me
would
finish.
think
Let me finish.
1.5. I still don't see a hard drive that big in a console.
$3.99 for the base model, be it 500 terabyte, whatever.
Okay.
$4.99 for Vita bundle.
That I could see.
that I could see.
That I could see.
I could see that.
But that's again, you still have the same console.
Yeah.
As far as the console goes, I don't.
There's gonna be 2 SKUs at least.
There's
Yeah, I
I
agree
think
that
there'll
there
be 2
probably
SKUs.
will be 2. I don't think that it is in their best. Personally, I mean, obviously we don't
Oh,
know
I know.
anything. I don't think it's in their best interest to make a second SKU with separate hardware.
I
Because the
don't-
only real thing they can change is the hard drive.
Yeah, well, there.
And
I mean,
Let's be honest. You don't want to pay $100 extra for double the storage because you know how cheap drives are now.
Yeah, well,
it would be pointless.
Then again, also, I mean, in a way, I kind of agree with both you on ends because, one, when the first one came out, almost no one bought the 20 gig.
Yeah.
Everyone, either wanted the full thing or they didn't want it at all.
Yeah.
And that's why I can kind of, because even like when the 40 and the 80 came out, the 40s didn't sell. They didn't sell unless, no one had an 80.
Also, this thing is releasing Christmas time.
And the other one released.
I
They've
know,
released
but
them
I'm just saying, it's releasing for around that time.
I don't.
If the
think,
moms and dads go and fucking buy it, they're gonna want to buy the cheap one.
no,
they're not gonna want to buy it.
No, I don't agree.
In
with
this
that.
neighborhood,
Even in this neighborhood,
I disagree.
dude, we worked at a store.
I know.
And you know how many times I seen or would sell one?
Yeah.
And it'd be like, okay, we have this Xbox or we have the Elite.
Yeah.
You know how many times they chose the Elite over the other one? Just because it's the better system. It came with more.
I agree that there are some situations, but I don't think in the launch.
9 out of 10.
Every time I was there, can I get the one that doesn't have the hard drive? Oh, I
Yeah.
can't save nothing.
I had the same thing, dude.
Yeah, well,
And
that was the used ones.
I know the same thing
And-
happened. I'm just saying, I think that they should keep it
That
to
wasn't
one.
Christmas either.
One.
Yeah, no, I agree. I
Well,
think
they're
they
all
should
going to
keep it
sell
one.
out, period, which is what it comes down to.
Yeah,
There's
then
no
they can
doubt of that.
manufacture more. Hopefully they'll manufacture them so that they're available.
No.
Well,
How many years
No,
has
no,
this...
dude.
No. How many years has this industry been in?
Well,
Not even this industry. The toy industry
Yeah.
in any sense in general for as long as people can remember
There-
since, the
you-
50s or whatever.
you also got to remember that these are not exactly, they're not exotic by architecture.
Yeah, the PS3 had the limitation where the cell processor
The cell was actually
was
the thing
what was
that,
holding it back from production.
yeah.
These are standard parts now.
It may be standard parts, but it's
I
still,
still see where you're
putting them
coming from.
together, shipping them.
Hell.
Because who knows
There are
when
a
it
billion
was-
Chinese people.
There's
Timmy.
still people still can't get their fucking hands on Legacy Morphers, and it's been
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm getting at. It's just
Yeah.
like, for years it's been that way. I mean, they may be such standard parts, but who knows when they said, okay, this is when
I'm
we're
still-
finally doing
okay,
it.
I'm still
this is
hoping
what
then-
we're rolling out.
I'm-
Especially because the last thing is, that would be the easiest way, is if you did an early production
Yeah.
of them to say, for someone just to leak it. And if they leak it, that ruins the whole thing. So I bet they hold everything back to the last possible moment, then start production.
Let's give Sony credit. I'll give it that much.
Sony, he keeps the worst secrets.
No. But think about it. Okay, controller got leaked. Console hasn't been leaked.
Yeah, but that's also what I'm saying. I'm betting that they're putting late production into it. I'm betting that the actual ones that are sitting
I
in
don't
a
know.
warehouse somewhere.
I don't know about
probably
that.
Haven't been
Because
sitting there.
once they talk at E3, anything that leaks, oh fucking well.
Yeah, no, that's after E3, but they want to keep
Well,
everything
We have
enough time to
secret
produce.
before that.
Microsoft.
No, but what I'm saying is, say they've had the final whatever
Yeah.
done for 2 years now, or a year.
Yeah.
That is a year of time that someone there gets angry and say, "Oh, I'm gonna leak this whole fucking thing. Here are pictures. Here, are whatever."
Oh.
That
It
is
happened with the
that.
controller again.
I know, but that's what I'm getting at. But look, when the controller was leaked to now,
Yeah. Well,
it's
another
so
thing,
close.
Another thing, though, is that they're getting smarter with their data. They're getting smarter with what they sent out. Like there was an article saying how the dev units for the Xbox One that they were sending out, each one had a unique zebra stripe pattern, so that if it ever leaked in pictures, they had a program
They
that
knew
would detect,
where-
and they would know who owned it. So they're getting smart about it.
yeah, no. I'm not saying that.
So
but,
I don't think hardware leaks are.
well, here's the point about that.
The
Though.
other thing is they have to clear the FCC. So you're gonna have the FCC, fucking Engadget leaks all of the products all the time. Apple is the
We
only
found an iPhone
company-
on a bus somewhere.
Apple is the only company that is able to hold back the FCC until the day they do the release.
Like, me and Marco found a PS4 sitting outside E3.
It was just there, just on the bus.
Son of a bitch. Worth going to jail?
What-
Yeah.
but I mean, besides them getting smarter, like, oh, hey, they leaked this,
Yeah.
so we know who did it. Fact is, once it's leaked, it's leaked.
Yeah.
That's the way the internet is. Once it's out there, that is it.
Well,
It is out there
ultimately,
forever.
I'm just hoping that we can get one. I don't care if anyone else gets one. As long as we get one, I'm fine.
I know, but I'm just saying, as far as that goes, I'm betting they have not been in production long. At least the ones that are sitting in a warehouse somewhere, wherever they are.
Yeah.
Xbox One is also having its own problems. Rumor has it that they're having problems with yields with the GPUs for it. They're actually having to downclock. Obviously not confirmed, but you hear rumors like that, especially through NeoGAF, and they're usually true. They had lowered the clock rate because the processors, they're just being they're badly made at whatever spec they're doing, or they're not coming out.
Do they need a little rubber bumper? You don't remember the drive thing?
Yeah,
Bringing discs.
yeah.
That's right.
Still, it's one of those things where
I wonder if the Xbox One will have that problem. Have they learned their lesson? Oh, I was using my Xbox and like all of a sudden this ring came out. You weren't touching it. It
no.
just
See, the
magically
problem is that it's gonna be so heavy, no one's gonna want to move it.
No, here's the thing. They made it so heavy so no one could move it.
Microsoft's gonna say you cannot put this on its side.
comes with complimentary forklift.
Cinder block to brace it your floor.
You need a moving crew just to move it.
Comes with a permit application for zoning.
Wow, that's what the connects for
May
safety.
need to put on blocks for maintenance.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know. There's too many questions yet, still not answered. Obviously, we're going to see the console. I have a feeling they're going to show that pretty early during the conference as well.
Yeah,
I don't think it's not going to be one of those
Here's-
Ken Kutaragi like fucking here's it at the end.
Here's what I'm really
And the
wondering.
future of gaming, the PlayStation
it's
4.
because now we know it's there. I'm sure they're gonna want to do it before someone snaps a shot of it like 2 minutes before they're gonna release it.
Here's what I'm wondering is, from what we've seen, and you guys can both attest to this.
PS4 Go.
Wow.
You heard it here first, folks.
A Vita that slides up has another gamepad.
You slide the PS4 up, it has a TV screen.
And the new Vita is also a phone.
Hold on. No,
Skype connectivity.
so as you guys have probably seen, the marketing team, whether it's new or they acquired them whenever they acquired, whoever's doing the marketing for Sony right now is being very smart. The way they're
No,
handling
they're not. They're
things.
not using Kevin Butler.
Well,
Kevin Butler
There's a reason
dug
for
his
that.
own grave.
yeah.
Well,
So there's the marketing team is doing good. So whether they will use anything from the Microsoft presser as, writing or changing any parts of the script would be interesting for me to know. Obviously, we'll never be able to know for sure, but they have enough time where you would think they might be able to work a couple of parts in.
I'm sure they will.
'Cause
I'm
it's
sure they will.
9:30. It ends at 10:30 because it's an hour long, right?
Yeah, you know they
10:30
are
to
because
6.
I mean that's one of their advantages here. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, we get the last conference of the day.
I really hope they take advantage of the fact that they're like the last of the
because
day.
obviously they're gonna have people, monitoring Twitter and all that for that to see what people are saying. And
I was like hearing about the stories about how stuff that was only going to come on stage at one point, like someone just flew into LAX and they had a briefcase fucking handcuffed to the wrist, and it's like, oh shit, what the fuck is it? Ah, DS! That kind of thing. Like, I kind of hope it's one of those situations.
there you go.
Love to hear about.
Vita
I love
slides
those
up.
stories.
Vita slides up 2 screens.
I'll tell you, the one thing you're gonna want to listen to after the Sony press conference.
A VDS.
You're gonna wanna.
Wow. Vita dual screen.
You'll
Sounds
wanna.
like a bad disease.
Yes, venereal disease.
I don't know if you're familiar with this, but you're probably gonna want to listen to the Giant Bomb podcast.
There you go.
After, because they have a bunch of devs, and the best episodes every year is when David Jaffe comes on, because Jaffe doesn't give a fuck, and Jaffe just says what he wants to say. And if you ever watched the bonus round, that's toned down Jaffe, but Jaffe's got a whole bunch of people and he's got some beer in him. Those podcasts are always ones to remember.
Yet he complains every time I drink.
Yeah, but you're not David Jaffe to me.
It's true. You haven't developed Twisted Metal.
All you do is take pictures and then make them sepia tone.
But the picture has a marker.
It's true. He's pretty good at that.
Yeah, but
Hey, look, I made one of him in black and white.
It's true.
He
I
even
really
had an
like it.
exclamation point.
I
Only took
want
me
more.
2 minutes.
I want to make a series.
It sucks. It doesn't work on my iPhone.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason it keeps crashing.
That doesn't.
it's probably just an app thing that needs to be updated.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for an update. I haven't even deleted
It took a while for a lot of fucking... And there's a lot of apps that haven't been updated for...
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not used to this. That where my old,
Timmy has an iPhone 5 now.
my old phone, that cheap fucking piece of crap Evo 3D.
The one that you pandered and cried and scraped for.
What?
It's like, I need to turn it in right now.
Oh, just wanted to get rid of that thing. I mean, hell, I couldn't wait to get rid of it. But it's just like, on the Android, especially, for like the last 2 months, it's like, almost every day there was a new update for every fucking app that I had. And I've only had to update like 2 apps in the last week.
For the iPhone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's longer certification times.
Once iOS 7 comes out,
I'm
then
sure everything's gonna be-
everything... It's like, oh, this doesn't stretch right. And if the screen dimensions on the 5S, GX, LTE Mini are any different, then it's going to be... because all the phone has to scale the screen right. Because there's still a lot of apps that are still built for the 4S that weren't updated, and you get the black bars.
Yeah, well, I don't really care about that. One of
It did for fucking Chase. It's like, son of a bitch, like, update this app. And then they did.
It's not that hard.
I really like that app, except for my bank account had less than $50 in it. So every time I used my fucking card, it kept giving me an alert.
Just got to go to the CFG file and then just like put in what the new dimensions are. Done. Is that fucking hard?
Then just go to your original PSD file and just render it at a higher res,
And
or the .ai, because they probably work in Illustrator.
Yeah. They probably would for that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but other than that, I've really been loving my iPhone now.
Timmy's a convert.
I've liked Apple for a long time.
Timmy's a convert.
Hey, you're the one who's gonna get a turtleneck.
Hey, what if I am?
This is the one wearing the cardigan.
Out of all of us, who has been using Apple the longest?
I'm not saying you haven't, but I'm just saying.
Hey, what about your hipster glasses?
That's just a coincidence.
Well, he needs an iPad. That's
You know he's gonna
that's a
get
difference. He needs. He won't until the mini
Wait, I say I already have
He
one.
won't do it until mini generation 2 comes out.
Actually, I would want to wait for the mini Gen 2.
Because whatever this is probably and it's gonna be the same speech. It's cut and paste. They don't need writers,
No.
and this is the best iPad we've ever made.
Give us your money.
I wonder what they're gonna say next year.
And just one more thing. Those 2 phrases. That's all I have to say.
watch.
The old
Actually, there's a lot of rumors. Timmy.
that might be next.
No, I'm not.
I know.
There's a lot of
I
rumors.
know.
And it's gonna
Would
be.
you buy an iWatch? Yes.
Actually,
yes.
actually,
yes. No. Yes, you would.
Wait.
I know you, Timmy.
I'm not
the word,
saying
the word watch is in there.
One, I am not saying I wouldn't, and excuse me if I like watches.
I'm not saying there's a problem with it, but I'm just saying the word watch is in there.
Because actually, this was something I seen about 2 months ago that I'm like, oh shit, I would love that for Android. But the only other problem I think it only works with the Xperias. It's a watch made by Sony that works exclusively with like Android phones. Although again, like from what I was reading on the website, most like it says the list of phones are all Sony phones, but then it says with also can be used with select Android devices.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit. Well, will this work for a phone I'd actually like to have, or would I need an Xperia or something like that?
Timmy has this obsession with keeping time.
No. This watch, besides keeping time, because I like the way it looked, but the other thing about it is that, say you sent a text message, I'm at work, I'm not really supposed to be pulling my phone out of my pocket, it'll come up on the watch.
So then they start banning your electro watches that you.
Timmy has this obsession with having people think that he likes knowing the time.
Yeah, actually, kind of.
And it's the best watch we've ever made.
Oh man, this guy's got a watch. He's got places to go and people to. Oh yeah.
No, one, it's a good-looking watch. But
watch.
This watch is 25% thinner than any watch ever made.
Actually, I don't like.
It's made of brushed aluminum, biodegradable. You can hear the whole speech in your head.
We used 80% less mercury.
It's the best watch we've ever made.
How will they top that next year?
That's kind of funny.
And the bald British guy. And when we were designing the watch, we told ourselves, how do you want to tell time? How can we tell time better?
Well, we're ready. Introducing iWatch. iWatch is going to revolutionize the way you tell time.
But what hipster fucking song is going to be playing in the background? Like, remember
it doesn't matter because it'll be #1 on iTunes that day.
You're probably fucking right.
It's going to be,
a
really nice commercial.
Just predicted
and
the future.
Here's the commercial. And we're releasing iWatch today for $199.99.
It's kind of funny. You mentioned an aluminum watch. And when I was at Walmart, I seen a watch that I wanted. It's a fucking aluminum G-Shock.
We know Timmy too well.
Brushed aluminum.
Yeah.
Dude, it was an aluminum G-Shock.
Will it be waterproof?
I would hope
Marco will buy it, and we will test it.
Hey. I don't want anything super tiny screen for him because he'll just do this. And if you can't tell, I'm putting my
syncs all
wrist.
of your devices together.
That's why I'm surprised.
You can transfer your iBooks.
I am still surprised he's not like Mike and not loves the micro.
I don't like the micro.
In
my opinion, the best Game Boy that was made was the Game Boy Advance SP with the better screen.
I agree.
The iWatch, you're gonna tuck into it. Apple TV, Netflix.
Siri, what time is it? Are you a dumbass?
Fuck Siri, what? Siri, what time is it?
Siri, what time is it? Can you not read?
Oh God!
Damn it, Siri! I'm trying to impress my friends. What fucking time is it?
And the $299 model will have 3G.
There it is. Apple,
we fucking everything.
Apple will take the royalty checks.
Yes. But after it's been out for a couple of years, this is probably gonna go over his head. They'll make a limited edition Dick Tracy version.
Oh jeez.
iWatch 3GS.
When's the Bono edition come out? This one's red. That means I support people in Africa. I bought this overpriced watch.
But Apple does have a red line.
Oh, they do.
Does they do? They sell the red?
Yeah.
Yep.
I support people in Africa because I bought a red one. And it's only come in 2 colors, black and white.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now. Otherwise, it would fall into the cheaper products. Actually, they brought out a new. You're lucky. They phased out your iPod.
What the?
But the new one is a shittier model. It's double the memory, but it no longer has a back-facing camera. they got rid of the little thing on the bottom, the little thing with the clip, and it also went back to the old style of the back, so it's scratch resistant again. Although it lowered in price.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, $50.
I don't know if they're only selling it online.
Oh.
I haven't seen it in the stores yet,
Well,
but I know that they're starting.
Until they have their.
Well,
conference.
no. It released a week and a half ago. It's on the store already.
Oh, is it?
I doubt they would raise the price after.
No, I'm talking about as far as like releasing the stores.
No,
or
but they
something.
took away like features. That's fucking backwards.
Yeah, because they want you to buy whatever
No,
iPhone
'cause
is.
they had done that to the Nano before.
Yeah, but that was a different form factor. They kept the same form factor.
No.
And then went back to the old style. It's like they're selling you like a 3, and not like
With more memory.
iPod Touch 3 with more memory for a little bit cheaper, but they took out the camera, which is what most people wanted. It's I don't get it. And it's only available in one color.
I don't know.
That's because the camera's now on your iWatch.
That's what I was thinking.
And you go.
With iWatch, you can record people secretly without them knowing. Siri, record! Oh, fuck. Do you want to continue recording? Shit, this is awkward.
You're out of memory. Would you like to continue recording?
Would you like to update to the iCloud?
And it's only a 2 gigabyte model.
Oh, man. It's got to be at least 8.
It's gonna be 2.
8.
It's gonna be 2. 8 doesn't come until 3rd gen.
Oh, okay. That's when they introduce it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say because even the new the was Generation 3 Nanos
Yeah.
came with
8.
8
Yeah. Well, how many generations was that, Timmy?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
3rd
there's only
generation.
one.
So first gen gets 2 gigs. Period.
It still has a scroll wheel.
Wow. Wow.
You gotta actually flip the watch.
Hey, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be kind of cool. One side has a touchscreen, the other side has
If you're wondering why we're talking about this Apple stuff, it's because Apple's having their keynote
on Monday.
on Monday, same time as E3.
I don't know that they'll actually reveal anything hardware-wise because they're saying
Phone.
they won't.
Phone.
They're saying
Phone.
that they're not gonna. But
It's gonna be
who
phone.
knows?
It'll be phone.
Yeah.
Phone for sure.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping because the rumors are that it's gonna be a cheap phone, like cheaper made because they're trying to get that
Entry
market.
level kind of thing.
Like an entry level. I really hope that that's not all they announce. I'd be fine if they announce it. I get it because I know that some people won't buy it because it's expensive.
That's gonna
So
piss
they're
off.
saying-
That's gonna piss off all the fucking. Oh, I had an iPhone. I'm like I made it in the world.
No, it's just gonna make you feel more elite. It's like, oh, well,
I-
you can.
more-
It's like saying,
All these peasants have it now.
It's like saying you can buy a $500 Rolex or you can buy a $1,000
Well,
Rolex.
I think Steve Jobs would be spinning in his grave.
That
you know?
they yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, because-
he doesn't have enough energy because he doesn't eat meat. Yeah.
It's all that cancer.
Oh, he wasn't gonna go that far.
Yeah, it went
I
there.
wasn't gonna
You
go
got
that
a dead
far.
man and you're
I
not gonna go that far.
went-
No, I said he didn't eat
there.
enough meat, so he didn't have energy because he was a vegetarian.
Hey. And I'm saying that it was all the cancer because he didn't go to the doctor.
It almost killed Ashton Kutcher.
Hey?
It did. He had the same exact diet and almost killed him. He had to go to the fucking hospital.
Yep. The difference is he went to the hospital.
That's
No, it's just scaring me that he knows something like that.
Timmy, you do not understand how much red has been read into this cortex. Like, just it's in here, and it happens.
So back to Apple. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Steve Jobs would be spinning in his grave knowing that they're compromising like
When
this.
when you say that, I think of Dance Dance Revolution.
Him doing the spin.
Yes.
The spin where he does the spin and the camera spins around him.
No, just
But the
watching him
disco
spin.
just-
Just watching him spin. Don't do that ever again. I might have to
Yeah.
hit you. God, that was no,
Yeah.
no, don't do that.
Do that again.
I have a weapon.
Marco,
I have
You two
like
have weapons.
3.
Fuck. Let's not go there. Yeah.
there's you have
So
a
yes,
weapon, and
I-
then there.
I
no,
hope
you have
I-
a suicide
I hope
pact.
that if they introduce this cheap iPhone, they also introduce a nice newer version. It's like, hey, here's the new cheap iPhone, and here's the new nice extra super mega edition.
Here's the one for you peasants. And
You know what the
here's-
cheap iPhone's gonna be? It's just gonna be a rebranded iPhone 4.
What would they call it?
iPhone.
What would they call it? iPhone Lite,
5L.
iPhone Mini. That would be.
Yeah, Mini would
Mini
Mini
would
is
be
closest. I mean, they've used Mini for everything.
5L. Light
iPod,
LTE.
iPhone Nano.
iPhone Nano might work.
I could see that. No, I could see him going without.
What's
for,
another?
for light?
What's another?
LTE?
What's
'cause
another?
That's the new network.
What's another pretentious word for small?
Micro.
No, they won't use the word micro. That
Micro.
seems too childish to me in my head.
Oh, but nanos.
That sounds too technical in some way. Micro.
Micro.
Sounds too much like Microsoft anyway.
iPod.
Miniature?
Aquas. Aquas. Aquila.
iPhone without the E.
iPhone.
iPhone.
Oh, fucking A.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's how they. That's how they cut the costs.
Yeah.
You don't get the E. You're
No,
not.
no, no.
You're not prestigious
No,
enough.
wait. No. They don't take out the E. They add an accent mark.
Phony.
Phony,
iPhone
yeah.
A.
Nah,
iPhone
nah. Wow. So yeah, Apple's got stuff.
We'll
stuff.
take our royalty checks, whatever you want to send
Yes.
them. Just go ahead and send them down.
Send me another 27-inch iMac. I don't.
Man, you sell out cheap, don't you?
Yeah, hey, it wasn't cheap.
I was gonna say send me a Mac Mini.
Ben, you sell out really cheap. I was gonna take an iPad mini, so that's okay.
You were gonna take a Nano.
I'll take a shuffle, please.
I'll take a Thunderbolt cable.
Wow. Take an OtterBox. Jeez.
Wow.
I'll take a Reaper.
I got no problem with Apple's hardware. It's all their fucking. It's the people behind it.
Well, I was gonna say because actually, I was thinking about this, and I'm kind of like, I want to, obviously I want to fix up, my computer with the board and the RAM and the processor he's gonna give me. But I also what I want to get, just kind of a side thing to use some opposite programs that are just better on the Mac. I do want to get a Mac Mini.
If I was older, 10 years older, I'd probably have a ponytail, and I'd probably be one of those guys that said, I went
Nobody's gonna look like a 10
I went to the Steve Jobs keynote in 1984.
In 10 years, and somebody's gonna.
No, I say if I was 10 years older,
Oh,
that would have been me. I've been playing Wizardry.
probably gonna be a dungeon master.
And I would have my I'd have a Lisa. This is my original Lisa.
If I could own a Lisa, I'd own a Lisa just for the.
So you set wine bottles on
Yes. Next to it.
Next
Next
to-
to it. Get right.
It gets
Get
too
the program.
It gets too warm on top.
It's got to be the right kind of wine. It has to fit with that vintage aged.
But then you
plastic.
would turn it on, it would heat, and all the Zords would melt.
Seriously. So yeah, E3.
Oh, hey, we're talking about electronics.
Actually, a honorable mention that we saw today is Mad Catz is releasing their own Android device, Android console, and unlike the Ouya,
So it's only going to work for 5 days? And
It
then
has a
send it
weird
back?
name. It's like Ouya, but weird.
yeah, but
The Booyah.
but based on what we've seen, the Mad Catz is doing the smart thing. Not like Ouya's like, oh, this could work.
The Chef Boyardee.
Fucking Mad Catz is like, hey, this is running, and they did like live demos, and it was playing like Grand Theft Auto 3.
Again, but
Perfectly.
It's only going to work for 5 days, and you're going to send it back.
That's Mad Catz of the past to me. No, in all honesty.
It's going to be like his rock band
It's
bass.
gonna be like, that's the first thing I thought. It's gonna be like the Rock Band base.
Well, that's your own damn
And
fault.
then they don't have that blue color anymore.
Talk about RMAs that never got shipped.
Yeah, it's not going to come in seafoam blue.
Talk about RMAs and it didn't get shipped.
Yeah, that did not happen.
It's sitting in my closet.
Can I still
I
say
got rid of
this?
the box now. I'm just like, I'm just going to keep it because it looks like a base.
Got it for a good price. Did it work at all, or did it?
It only
It
worked
worked
for
for
like
about 20 minutes.
Like 20 minutes. Yeah, that's right.
It stopped, right?
And even in
'Cause you
those
broke
20
it.
minutes, it didn't work right.
Because you broke it.
I remember that. I got that for a good price, though.
That was a good price for 20 minutes, I guess.
Yeah,
And collecting dust.
I mean, honestly, I used to like Mad Catz products, but anymore, just...
That arcade stick that I got from Mad Catz is perfectly fine.
Which one?
The Marvel one, that's a Mad Catz stick. The one I got from the Marvel vs. Capcom one.
Where the fuck do you keep them?
It's under.
Down here?
Yeah.
I have it down there.
Well, I'll put the Blu-rays there.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, older Mad Cat stuff actually work because, like, I have the PS2 controller. It's like the retro controller.
Remember the gold N64 controller was a Mad
Well,
Cat's?
that's old Mad Cat stuff.
Yeah, well, that arcade stick
Well,
is
that's
newer.
what I'm saying. Like, that 64 controller was good. The old controllers they used to make for 64 were good. Like, I have the Retrocon NES style PS2 controller. That one works good.
The third-party Mad Cat's Dreamcast controllers are excellent, actually.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Old Mad Cat stuff. Now, it's kind of bad when I kind of like Pelican better than Mad Cat's. Pelican ain't even great.
I mean, arcade stick. I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, the Rock Band controllers, other than his bass, everything else worked perfectly fine. Mad Cat's made all of that.
I don't know why. Every time I think of Rock Band controllers, I just see like a graveyard, a whole bunch of guitar hits.
Like the Keyblade War.
Seriously.
Just a bunch of fucking Rock Band and a whole bunch of drums.
You know what? Actually, from our Will It Smash days, I will admit those things are built extremely
Seriously.
well.
It's like I almost
Guitar Hero and Rock Band.
I think the Guitar Hero one was the Guitar Hero one.
Guitar Hero one was built better.
Yeah, it lasted more, right?
It took a lot more.
We have the slow-mos to prove this.
Well,
Yes.
Besides the slow-mos, I mean, I remember just hitting those things. And I mean, the Rock Band one was light, so I got a lot of momentum on that one. But the Guitar Hero one, I mean, that one would hit hard, but, I mean, that one took a really good hit.
No, the other thing that really surprised me was the Xbox 360.
Oh, yeah.
That took
That
took a sledgehammer really well.
Because honestly, I had never opened up one of those. I mean, the plastic case on it was good enough, but that metal casing on the inside, that was just like, wow, it's a safe deposit box.
I just remember not wanting to touch it because I was afraid there was going to be roaches inside of it.
I just thought, well, yeah.
well,
Where we got it from.
yes.
If you're wondering what we're talking about, we some of the very first videos that were uploaded on the channel are of us smashing random video game peripherals.
Actually, I don't think Rick's ever commented on seeing those.
He probably hasn't seen
Rick,
them.
go back and watch those. I think you would like those.
Yeah, Rick, go all the
Like
way
how
back.
We're talking the only.
Hey, let's be honest. We know that Rick is one of the ones that's listening.
Yeah.
If anybody else is listening, though, do leave a message.
Go way back and then see where Timmy does a dance with a Rock Band controller.
I hate that.
I have to pull that up now.
I
Yes.
hate that I'm the one who actually directed that part
Yes.
at the end.
It was great.
Oh my god, this would look better if you did it this way.
And then
was great.
Mike smashed a PS1 that was
And
busted
then Rigo.
with the Dreamcast.
And he
Yeah.
elbowed it and cut himself.
Oh yeah.
We played golf with that was the 360.
DJ Hero turntable.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah, I
just wish
stood
I
on
had
that
a-
one. Hey,
I just
that
wish I
worked.
had a lab coat for that.
That-
That would have been awesome.
That one took a beating too.
Reference: the DJ Hero controller can take up to 275 pounds
Yeah.
of direct force,
And it'll still spin.
and it will suspend.
Yeah.
Because I know, because I was on it.
And the breakaway part doesn't even break off.
And it didn't work. It probably would have played if we had tried it.
I'm trying to remember,
Played it in.
did that thing actually work? Oh yeah, no, because it was the demo one.
It was the
That's right,
demo.
it was the demo.
It was a 360 one also because
Yeah.
we didn't want to play on.
Yeah,
the
it was
360.
like, well, I already had the PS3 version.
And we used that trailer thing on iMovie.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember we set up the ladder and we dropped this like massive.
Which worked
Three
really
brick
well.
thing.
Yes, it
All
did.
things considered.
Yeah, I remember that because I actually still have still shots that I took of like all the stuff we destroyed, except for maybe the Dreamcast because I wasn't here that day.
Good memories.
But I mean, I do have still shots and yeah, no, I mean you can tell just
We were.
from those.
I was actually telling him if you ended up not doing anything with that GTX 680, we should revive the series for that.
I had thought of that. And then I'm also thinking that white PS2 that I'm never gonna do shit with. I'm thinking about doing it. I just keep trying to think of a way, but he won't let us use explosives. So
No, I think I said you couldn't do anything that burned.
no, you said that you didn't want to use an M80 in it.
Yeah, you said that.
Oh,
I
did
remember
I?
this.
Yeah, because he has an M80 that it was gonna put inside of it. And you're like, oh no, we can't do that.
You didn't want us to be associated with that.
Yeah, I kind of still feel that way.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm not doing that. That's why.
Unless you went to Arizona to me, then you could do it.
But then Marco will get deported.
That's true.
That'll be the funny part of the movie, and then I'll put like
And then
a
how
old timey
would-
ragtime
How
piano.
will you guys get your churro fix?
We'll mock bars that he can hold like this, and then we'll see if the people will let us, film
Actually,
us driving away.
We have to do
Back in
new
the bus.
pictures for the site, and I'm gonna have you wear
We've
the.
had to do that for 2 years now.
I'm gonna have him wear the sombrero.
I'm okay with this.
Sombrero or the poncho, or both? Because I say
Poncho.
sombrero, poncho, clip on tie.
Yep. I'm okay with this.
I wonder where I work.
You can wear a clip on tie to an office job.
Yes.
Officer.
Thank you.
Yeah, you could be a meter maid.
He would make a really good meter maid.
No, you'd have to walk.
Well, he'd have to drive, but this is the thing.
No.
Two things.
No, he'd be
Two
like
things.
he'd be like
I'll take a segue.
he'll be like that bitch that keeps giving me tickets for parking on my own fucking grass.
Yeah, that is some bullshit.
But that would be good for him because then he's in a car and
It-
he doesn't have to get out. They get the long stick and they fucking touch the tire with it. He doesn't even have to get out of the fucking car. Air conditioning. The only time he has to get out is for lunch and to get gas. And then end of the day.
Well, no, he has to get out of the car to write a ticket because they got to read the VIN number,
That's a small sacrifice.
and then he'd have to know where to look for.
He would figure out ways to get close enough to the vehicle to look outside.
He'd get a stick with a mirror.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that's a D. Good enough.
He's writing them all backwards. It's like, Marco, you forgot.
You mean
the
that was an N, not a Z? Wow, you could have fooled me.
Marco, this isn't Photoshop. The image is already flipped.
Actually, knowing me, I'd come up with a more complicated way to do that just so that I wouldn't have to get out of the car.
Okay.
Where if I got out of the car, it'd probably be quicker.
He put a camera on.
See, the
Take it, import it into Photoshop, fucking flip it, do this whole crazy thing, then write it down, and it's like, shit, I could have just got it out and taken it.
Yeah, the problem is he would only get tickets for situations where no one ever came out. If anyone became confrontational,
It's
Like
like,
that, officer down! Officer down!
no, it'd be funner because what would happen is that he'd start writing the ticket. Once it's in the machine that they can't stop it, he'd see them start walking toward him. Oh shit! You just take off. People get a late notice. They got a parking ticket. It's like, Marco. So we've seen that all these people are complaining that they never actually got a ticket.
Oh, they must be wrong.
It's like, Marco, we checked your car. We found all these blank tickets.
I can explain those. It was the people that tried to frame me.
his favorite thing is to find an abandoned car and just keep giving it tickets. That's his quota.
Marco, why are these tickets 1 minute apart?
It's been 5 minutes. Car's still here. Don't fucking learn his lessons. Fucking goddamn. I am the law.
He keeps just spinning around every time.
That's another violation right there. That does sound like a pretty sweet gig.
Little kids run across the sidewalk. Fucking kids. Little bastards.
See,
I'll
I'd be
teach
okay-
you to jaywalk.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, that would be his. That would be his gig. Marco's career painted out right now.
Meter maid.
I forgot what our original point was here.
I don't remember. I don't.
I
Pictures, things.
Oh yeah, pictures. Yeah. Sombrero, poncho, clip-on tie,
Yes.
and I just want to be draped in a whole bunch of cables.
Why?
Why?
That sounds...
I don't know.
No, get away from me. I'd like to go on the record and say that I feel threatened. Very threatened.
I would do something.
Timmy's trying to come out with his rubber fetish.
Oh, that explains everything.
I was gonna say I would do something to make him extremely uncomfortable, but the
Not
cable's
needed.
in the way.
Definitely not needed.
I was just making this worse.
It's not hard to get to creep Marco out.
What would you wear?
Me.
Ah.
Look at a picture of me.
I like how he says, "What would you wear?"
Well, you're saying I'm gonna wear a sombrero. You're gonna wear cables.
I'll hold an arcade stick. The arcade stick like a fireman. Fireman hold.
with a bottle of Pepsi on the other side.
Yes.
I got a better one. We mock up his broken down 60 gig with like a
PS3.
light gun. Oh yeah, no, we connect the gun con to it. Make it like fucking his proton pack with the PS3.
Yeah, on your back.
Wow.
You wonder why I'm the creative.
Put a Pepsi bottle and put right in us. Yes.
We'll Photoshop King here. Just Photoshop a label.
Wow. Oh yeah, speaking of weird things from
Photoshop
Pepsi,
King, I like that.
Timmy got a 24-ounce can of Pepsi.
Oh yeah. Massive 24-ounce can.
Fuck, from where?
Walmart, $1.50.
Wow.
It's fucking awesome. It's huge.
It's like a beer can. Like if
It
you
is,
wrapped it
fucking
in
tall.
like a fucking plastic, you'd be like, people wouldn't know the
It's
difference.
just a fucking paper bag.
Wow. It's kind of impressive.
Yeah, no, it's like they had them up in the front in the coolers, which surprised me. Is $1.50 for that. I mean, like the fucking 20 ounces is like almost like $1.70.
That really that much?
Yeah.
Now? I don't know. I just grab them.
Yeah, you just grab them. Fucking, you can go get a 1 liter in the back. I mean, okay, it's not cold, but it's like 98 cents.
You're paying for the coldness, though, Timmy. That's important. When you're immediately going to consume it.
Here's what you do: you go where their cooled stuff is. You go there with it before you even start shopping. Put it in there. Time you finish shopping, you pull it out. Cold.
It takes 2 hours to get through fucking line, though, and then it's warm again.
So you have Marco run and go get it before you have to pay when you're like next in line.
It takes an hour for him to get there and back.
I'll segue there.
Running?
I need you to buy me a Segway.
Oh, wow. This is...
Sir, you're the one whose credit limit was increased. You're the treasury.
This is getting very expensive.
Oh, yeah, you are the treasurer.
No?
Yeah, it's like, Marco, I need a new motherboard, some
that's-
RAM.
That is very
Maybe throw a
nice.
case in there while we're at it.
Nah, we shouldn't.
Timmy, that would require you to play games. Remember, you don't think there's any good games on the PC?
Never said I didn't think there was any good games on it. I just, never said that I would, prefer the
Bioshock is
PC.
Bioshock.
on the PS3 is the superior version.
Resident Evil Revolutions.
Well, let's see. You two still haven't finished it on the PC. I finished it on the console.
Yeah, because it's boring.
So apparently, it was good enough on the console to play.
No, it was boring.
No, I just had better things to play.
Elizabeth is a bitch.
She's only a bitch for like a small part.
She was a bitch long enough for me to like, I hope you die.
Well,
And then she hit me with a wrench.
Oh,
Fuck.
believe me, you
Fuck her.
get worse than that.
And I'm supposed to like this character? And Comstock seems like a bro,
Okay, you heard it first here.
Yeah. I already know, but I just saying like...
Fucking religious fanatic, and he's signing.
No,
with
but
it.
he's an intellectual, so we would argue. It would be like Christopher Hitchens, like arguing with...
I imagine him having like sunglasses and a backwards baseball cap and a skateboard. I don't know why.
Comstock?
Yeah, I don't know why. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
Just always that
Alright.
thought I had in my head. Like after he took that picture, he just put his baseball cap back on. And they're like 80s neon color too. I don't know why.
Pink.
Like pink and green.
I'm okay with this.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm getting a Master Roshi kind of thing now.
I don't know why, but now I'm just imagining Marco with those like neon. glasses.
No, he's better off with like the 50s girl ones that like
Fuck
go
you.
this like this.
No.
I forget what that's called, but I know what you're talking about.
And he gets a chain.
No.
And he gets a chain.
No.
I don't know about the librarian
No.
chain, but yeah, I get
And he starts wearing polka dot.
I do get what you mean though by like the little chrome dots. I mean, look, he's got the retro ones right here.
That's the start. See, he adds the they're kind of like they do like keyboards have the little flick thing.
Hey, I got some plastic, Marco. I can make some nice little sharp edges and they'll glue right on.
And then get the gold chains. Hey Marco, you want to go out for a malt? That's the word, malt.
Fuck you.
Can you just
The answer is also yes.
just see Marco start doing pinups?
Fucking watch. Oh wow.
No, hey.
Whoa,
You're not
hey,
getting out of hand
hey.
here.
It is Poncho.
That's where you want these cables is all of a sudden. Okay, I think this has gone on long enough.
Yeah, I'm already scared.
Yes. So yeah, E3 next week. We will be live streaming as many conferences as we can. We'll be doing it through Twitch. I might even do gameplay, like have just something playing in the background. Because when I'll give you an example, when they had the Boston shooters, people were doing the live stream from the thing, and they were shutting those people down. So I'll do some kind of gameplay.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is I plan.
Kamen Rider.
I plan on
The boring
live
ride war.
tweeting if I can from the conference. So
Oh, you should be able to.
no, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna do it on my personal account, so just retweet stuff.
Hoary sheet.
I think they have open Wi-Fi. They said that you can
I know,
connect
but
to.
I'm saying my phone's 3G.
You have LTE. You'll be in downtown.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know how bad the
He's
sig-
talking about
No. What, they're saying that the signal's kind of shoddy in there.
Yeah.
the Wi-Fi is even worse.
Oh.
I've used the Wi-Fi at the convention center. It's not.
Yeah, well, especially with everyone live tweeting.
Well, take your laptop.
For that, I take my iPod.
I'd say.
Hell, I could take my tablet.
And then all the people iPads laugh at you.
You call yourself a games journalist.
You know what's gonna be funny is I'll probably have my iPhone out, but then
They're like, didn't you hear? They released the iWatch today. We all have one. You don't even know what time it is. Siri, what time is it? It all comes full circle. Only $99.99.
I'm just hoping it's like that one year. It's like, you guys are all getting Xboxes.
Oh, man.
Oh,
No, it's gonna be
man.
worse. We're gonna get there.
And
They're
then
gonna have ponchos.
No one says shit.
They're gonna give us fucking ponchos. That's how you know.
I know. Itagaki's.
But then the Kinect's gonna always be on, so it's always gonna be watching it.
No, but then we're gonna get hit with fucking slugs.
And everybody in this room gets one. Come on.
Boo! Timmy, you can have mine.
Did he say boo earn?
Give us cash.
Did I say boo? I meant X-Bone!
Can we have a volunteer come up?
Just a 360 peripheral fucking to everyone.
Yes.
Why are his fingers blurry? We don't know.
Don Matrick tries.
It's
Don
like,
Matrick.
scan this Kinect.
Don Matrick's like, oh wow. How many?
Oh no! Better yet, you walk up to onto stage. Siri, turn on.
Oh wow. Siri, give me directions.
Guys, it's not working.
Siri, give me the directions to the PlayStation conference.
Siri, what am I doing at 6 o'clock? Doing something better at the Sony press conference. Thank you, Siri.
Mic it. There you go, Timmy. Use your new iPhone and have Siri get to work.
Upstage the Expo.
That's.
Well, either way, just retweet my shit.
Just get on
Yep.
stage and start just seeing a whole bunch of Xbox comments so that everybody's Xboxes fuck up.
Oh man.
Xbox, Netflix, Xbox, Netflix, Xbox, Netflix.
Internet Explorer.
Xbox, delete 32.
Xbox, big.
That's gonna happen. You can hear those complaints again.
Xbox, sign out.
Xbox, buy all Xbox Live Arcade games. Approve purchase. Wow. Yeah, and Nintendo's doing their thing on their Nintendo Direct thing Tuesday at 7 in the morning.
Pokemon update, part 8.
No, this one is supposed to be what like the main stuff for the Wii U, and then Pokemon's getting its own
Okay,
one.
so Luigi update, part 8.
The
You
year
have this
Luigi
hate for Luigi. I know it's the year of Luigi, but it's God.
on the gamepad.
No,
Please understand.
I'm sorry, but it's just like, okay, I'm just waiting for Luigi Kart.
What's wrong with this?
Because they haven't done it yet. It's like, oh, well, let's make everything else of Luigi, but like the one shit I would actually want.
Super Smash Bros. Luigi will be launching in 2014. Please be
But
excited.
then at the end of the year, like,
Nah.
well, the year of Luigi's over, so we gotta take that. You know, that game's been canceled, and then you just have Luigi in the back, sad.
All right, we're gonna cut it there. Expect some
Lots of shit
content
coming
from
up.
us. Yeah, it's not gonna be as much as last year, but
Well, actually,
did
I
you
mean,
guys
if we're
touch
gonna
on
be-
Wednesday?
I'm sorry.
Did did we talk about Wednesday at all real
No.
quick?
No, but we're not even sure how that's
I still want to say it tentatively. We're gonna try. We were invited.
What's gonna end up happening is Marco's gonna end up getting to go in. I'm gonna have to.
Well,
wait
hey,
for
he
his
can take the
ass.
camera and he can do it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Right
I'll
now.
leave his ass there, and I'll just go pick him up.
That's what I was thinking. If it comes down to that,
Assuming
But
they don't cancel it like the rest of the things I got canceled.
I wanna literally try. Well, we'll talk about that off. But if we're lucky, we got invited to an event. Whether we can go or not is kind of still up in the air. But we got invited to an event on Wednesday from 6:30 to 9:30, where they're going to be showcasing the expo. And I know we just talked a whole bunch of crap about it, but I'd still like to get videos so that you can see.
Not like Microsoft's going to hear this.
Yeah, so that you can see that I'm going to go in and be like, Xbox.
It's like
Netflix,
it's
Xbox.
like Monday is gonna be like,
Big. Wow, I want this. Give me 2 right now.
Netflix,
Pre-order.
Bob Barker. No, what the? I didn't say Drew Carey.
Xbox TV. Xbox B&Dash GameStop.
You know what's gonna be funny is like Monday is gonna be like, are you Marco Lopez? Do you work for bn-games.com?
Not legally. Not legally.
Don't have a W-2 and work requires being paid.
Yes.
No, that's not true. You can
Sir,
be a volunteer.
I'm not a non-profit.
I'm paid in peanut butter. Does that count?
Well, that would be a form of payment.
Pepsi would be a form of payment. What
Yes.
are you talking about?
Well, fuck that he's he's making out like a bandit.
Seriously.
Like shit, Marco.
I'm gonna have to downsize, Margo.
Instead of drinking out of a red cup, he only gets a shot.
No, I have to get water.
So what?
Water.
Fuck that.
That don't even touch him when he showers.
Oh man!
Ouch.
Wow. Thanks, Timmy.
Tres flores.
It must be the turn.
Well, that's why it just beads off.
So, what was I gonna say?
Thanks for listening.
Quote in the air.
I'm gonna try and get video. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No promises, but we'll try.
Alright, everyone, that's our pre-E3 episode. Please subscribe and let us know what you think. Thank you.